this is great. I've bought a plastic. It's not over there. A plastic. The laundry basket to carry, because I was always carry clothes from. I wait until I've got loads of clothes, or the boys are here, and I'll do loads of washing, and then I'll carry it all upstairs like that, and it's socks and pants dropping everywhere. And then I thought, well, I treat myself to so I've got this laundry basket. So the clothes have been sat in the laundry basket for like the last week, waiting to go upstairs. It's an ADHD thing. Remind me to talk about laziness. And then last night I thought, the other day I looked in my wardrobe and there were some shirts. One Grando, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, and you're sailing very close to the timeout button. You're sailing very, very close to it. I would tack a hard right. Oh no, tack a hard left. Well, don't take anything hard, but tack. So the other day I saw there were some shirts in the wardrobe, but I thought I've got to iron them. I'll just put a t-shirt on. And that's what I've been doing for the last sort of month or so, is going to the wardrobe and go, I can't be bothered to iron a shirt. I'll just wear a t-shirt. And then the other day I thought, no. So last night I'm watching a really good film on Netflix, Mirage. I'm watching a decent film. It's an okay film on Netflix called Mirage. More on that later. And I thought, I'm going to get the ironing board set up in front of the telly like my mum used to. And I'm going to get that laundry basket and see what needs ironing in there. And I ironed clothes. There are only 2 shirts in there. This was not one of them. Because what I did was I went upstairs and got 5 more shirts and 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of trousers. El Grando, you can ask a question, but you've got to phone it in, right? If you ask the question in the chat, you will be timed out for 20 minutes, okay? You will be timed out for 20 minutes. If you want to ask a question, here's the phone number, because I'm busy. Too busy. I'm not here. I'm not here to read a book. This is not book time. So if you want to, there's the phone number. 0203 286 6370. Oh, and if you're listening to the audio podcast of this, because from yesterday, I have started, even though we haven't really started Patreon, from yesterday, you £6.66 and above will get the full audio of these shows delivered straight to your computer. And wherever you sent it, Hazy, you sent it in Discord. And you will get the full audio. And if we play like B movies and stuff at the end, which we won't really be doing from July, I'll cut those off. That's the kind of guy I am. Here we go. Hazy sent me something. Let's have a little. You should be able to hear this. Here we go. Let's have a listen.
Peter is the best breaststroker in the world. Peter is the best breaststroker in the world.
I hadn't got that far. That's from Alan Bezic. We've got a great call from Alan Bezic coming up later on. The first call of last night's show was an absolute doozy and a joy. So I've not got that far yet. But so I did ironing. I went upstairs. I got 5 more. Oh, this has got a button here. Your face looks like a condom. Your body looks like that. Your nose looks like boxing glove. My mum did used to be a curry topless dancer, Hassan. It's a shame you're about to get blocked by my mods. Mods, assemble. Mods, assemble. Block. Whoever blocks him first is my favourite mod for the day. Pete? Oh, that's tough. You're my favourite mod of the day. Congratulaziano. So I went up and I got 5 shirts. I'll tell all these stories again when Kath gets here. And I got 5 shirts and a couple of pairs of trousers, and I ironed them. And it was it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Didn't take as long as I thought. I'm not a great ironist. Bit of spray starch, lads. Bit of spray starch is your friend. Little bit of spray starch is your friend. Trust me on that one. Trust me. I'm a professional. I used to do public engagements. So I did it. I ironed. And I've got clean shirts, iron shirts. I've got new trousers. I've got aren't jeans. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. 0203 286 6370. It's an ironing special. It doesn't get any more rock and roll than that. I'm just going to check the Patreons. Have we picked up any more Patreons since last night? Let's have a look. Ooh, guys, we could do it today. Because we have got... Wait, let's get a drum roll for this. Don't hustle for love, 'cause it's up to you to do. Let's get a drum roll. What a dick. Incorrect answer, Roger Taylor from Queen. Here we go. Play. Here we go. Here we go. It's a Christmas picture that my kid made. Here we go. Here we go. Time El Grando out for 3 minutes, please. Here we go. Oh, I've lost the little ring. Here we go. 545, dear viewer. 545. We are 5 away. Thank you, Pete. We are 5. There'll be lots of that today. We are 5 away from 5. We need 1,000 for it to work, but we are 5 away from 550 Patreons. Can we do it today? Just to remind you, the £6.66 and above, as from yesterday, are getting the full audio of the late night alternative every time we do one. Go straight to their computer. If they've got their RSS set up, go straight to their phones. Look. The £20 and above. Yesterday, you got Eurogroovy, a wonderful podcast from Catherine Boyle, of all people. Here you go. Look, this is what it looks like. How do I... Hang on, make it focus. That's right, Dave. All right, David, calm down. Your thing's on my phone. All right. Full show. Where's Catherine's Eurogroovy? Oh, Eurogroovy is playing. You don't have to sign up, David. There we go. Full shows. How did this get played? Look at that. You get that. Get behind Fanny. You get that. You see those? You get those. You've got to sign up. Please, dear God.
What's the done, waiter?
It's one that brings you the wrong food. You've got to sign up. Don't hustle for love, 'cause it's been a guy. So if I play songs now, where does that leave us? In terms of copyright? 'Cause I'm in a groovy mood and I just want to dance for you. I just want to dance. I want to dance. I want to sing.
Well, I really think this is great.
Paul McCartney likes it. So... David Tennis does the computer game show. You should come on, David. You should all come on one day, or you can pick your two other people from the computer game show to come on. It's a great podcast. I listened to it ages ago, and I didn't listen to it for probably years, and I've just started listening to it again, and it's fantastic. Akel says you have a good radio voice.
You're a pervert.
That's what I think of you. Don't hustle for love, 'cause it's only come to you. Don't hustle for love. But you've got to pick 2 others, David. You can't pick the other 3. You can only pick 2 others. Let us know. You can come on. And so I shouldn't have started. Thank you, Akels.
Who's it? Who is it? What's going on?
Because I've got so much I want to say to you. I'm going to play a song and I'm going to get another cup of coffee. Because I want to say this stuff, but I also want to say it to my good friend Catherine Boyle. I'm buzzing today. Let's find... I found this great playlist that I made called The Last Rabbit hole. Oh, this could be it. Good. Yes, this is coffee making music. No, yeah, no, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. Oh, this is 5 minutes 27 seconds. This is too long. This is too long. This is good though. Enjoy. I'm making coffee.
Title belies the quality of the song you want. Comedy is the same for you and me. And the days and nights you remembered me, the walls I never see. Come to me, it's an awful tragedy. 50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. 50 million lovers sitting at the doubles. 50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. When you cry, it pulls me through. Times we'd cross the street, we'd rather laugh than grieve. Honestly, it's the foregone comedy. And you know the walks we tried and made, you know it's never changed. Honestly, it's the long lost comedy. 50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. 50 million lovers sitting at the doubles. 50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. When you cry, it pulls me through.
Isn't this great? Isn't this great, man? Good morning. 0203 286 6370. You're welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good morning, lovely jubbly. Big buckle of drugs with no top on? Yes, I'm awake.
The quality of this unusual comedy is the same for you and me. And the days and nights you remembered me, the walls I never seen. Honestly, it's the long lost comedy.
I've just had a great idea. A great idea.
50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. 50 million lovers sitting at the doubles. 50 million reasons, loving in the seasons. When you cry, it pulls me through.
had a fire going. The fire's gone out. Hang on. I might be able to save it. Hang on. Hang on. I might be able to save the fire. Hang on, I'm saving the fire. Saving the fire. Holy God. I can't breathe. Saving the fire. Saving the fire. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Holy jackamole. Hey. Huh. Save the fire. Whew. If you're listening on the podcast, you should probably watch it. 1,000 people. I saved the fire. It's going out. Hang on. Hang on. Saved it. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Ooh. Fuck. Here's my impression of Italy. Saved a fire. Woo! Woo!
Big bottle of drugs with no top on.
Well, 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Saved a fire. A young lad gave me wood yesterday. Seriously, a young lad came and gave me wood yesterday evening. He sold it to me. I had to pay him to get wood off him. 80 quid. Bargain. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's a goddamn phoning show, you pieces of trash. You're pieces of trash. And if you don't phone in, then I hate you. Well, it was as long as it took, Pete. He was gone after 15 minutes. Yeah. He dropped his load and he left after 15 minutes. Very quick service. Oh, for God's sake, if you don't phone up, I hate you. Oh, and this is what I was saying. If you're listening on the podcast, 0203 286 6370, you can phone up and leave a message. I thought it might be nice if the people are getting the full audio of this, phone up and bully, for want of a better word, bully those people who aren't signed up yet. A piece of trash is the £2 tip. It's not, it's joking. Everyone that signs up is loved and respected and is a wonderful, wonderful human being. 0203 286 637. I keep saying the phone number. If you're listening on the poddy, you can phone that number now. Just pause the poddy, phone it, and leave a message. because we love you. And I want you to know how much I love you. I want you to know how much love and respect I have for you.
Who are these people?
That is rude. They are the people that are teasing me because we're nowhere near where we need to be to make a mortgage repayments. When Catherine gets here, we are going to watch episode 3 of Blackpool. We're going to take your calls and we are going to talk about stuff. What stuff would you like to talk about, please? It's up to you. By the way, the El Grando, is that his name? Can we time him out again, please? He asked me, have you heard about this Peter Jackson Beatles movie? No. What's that? Huh? There's a new Peter Jackson making a Beatles movie. What's that? I've not heard of that. What is that? Huh? I mean, really? What? I've not heard of it. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Not heard anything about it. Did you write down your idea? What idea? Brown Eyes Dolly. Iain, morning persuade is a better word than bully. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've got to save the fire. I like a fire. It's bloody... Isn't the weather? Iain, I watched a good BBC One documentary on depression last night. I'm living it. I don't need to watch no movie about it. I'm living it. I'm all right. I'm a little bit hyper today. Maybe my mood altering... No, what are they called? Mood altering. Mood mixing. What do they call my... What drugs am I on, guys? Lamotrigine and another one. Mood stabilizers. Oh, I don't want to watch that magic mushroom stuff. Mood. What do you want to talk about? HR Puff and stuff. I've got, I wonder if I've got it on this computer. Hang on, bear with me, caller. Bear with me, caller, because I've got some magic that some of you will have heard. Some of you won't have heard. I wonder if it's in here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Listen to this.
Right, this is Linda and Rub Your Rave. The name's starting now.
This is my mum and dad in a record booth in 1970, and I know it's 1970 because they have my sister as a baby who was born in that year.
Right, this is Linda and Rub Your Rave. The name's
mum and dad.
starting now. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Where? H-A-P-P-Y. We're H-A-P-P-Y. We know we are, we're sure we are. We're H-A-P-P-Y. Now we burst into that top song. H-R, puff and stuff. Come on. Who's your friend when things get rough? H-R, puff and stuff. Can't do a little 'cause you can't do enough. Come and play with me, Jimmy. Come and play with me. Sing, Lynn. Oh yeah, go and get the baby.
Go get the baby, it's my sister.
Wait.
Wait till I tell you how my mum and dad are here.
Wait 1 minute. We're just coming now with our baby. We're coming now with our baby. To sing a song that won't go wrong. Come on, baby, let's start sing. Hey, Papa. Sing into the microphone. Sing. Sing. Sing, Lily. Right, hold up while we get out the... Go on, Fat. Go on. Quick, sing, Fat. Sing. Sing, little Fat, or you get a smack in the ear roll.
Or you get a smack in the ear roll. My mum and dad. My sister, a few months. My mum and dad, 19 years old. Babies. Fire's going out. Fire's... we may have to give up on the fire. We may have to give up on the fire. Come on. Has he given me wood that won't burn? Well, that's buggered it. My log placement is all over the shop. My log placement is all over the place. It's all over the place. My log placement is terrible. My mum and dad, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I saw Jeff was here as well. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, everybody. And that lovely record, got that on vinyl. I got that on vinyl when it came out, actually. I did have a load of cassettes. I was the gatekeeper of all of that, and the cassettes have gone. I think someone at some point in my life, no names, no pack drill, cleared them out because I had too many cassettes and cleared them out. So I think they've gone. I know they've gone. There's a phone call. Papa, phone call. C'est un phone call. Bonjour, Nelly. Oh dear God, that's awful. What are you?
What?
Hello, good morning, Nelly. How may we be of assistance to thee?
I wondered if you wanted to brace off.
Tell me, describe a brace off to me before I commit.
So if I go first, I might do this.
Okay.
It'll be your turn.
Okay, I'm going.
And see how far we go.
Okay.
Bad. Get my go.
Not bad.
Okay. Right, let's go for this. Then let's go for this. Now, the next stage, we take our tops off, but I don't know if you want to do that or not.
Oh, goodbye. Horrible human being. Disgusting. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Save the fire. What have we done so far? The show's not even started, right? So far, we've saved the fire. I've forgotten a great idea. Oh no, my great idea was I'm going to Billy. Do you want to start a band? But I want to be the singer. I want to be the front man. My idea for a band, right, that no one went for, and I'm really tempted to put a message on a local Facebook page, but I'm scared to. Hold that thought, Billy. I'm scared to, because I don't want to get involved with local people, right? My idea for a band, not necessarily the one we're going to do with Billy Hayes. My idea for a band is I want to play acoustic guitar and sing. I want someone on accordion and maybe like a backing vocal or something else, maybe a little bass. We don't really know. And the two songs that I would do in that band so far are Road to Nowhere by the Talking Heads and Ra Ra Rasputin by the Boney M's. And I want to, on accordion, Ra Ra Rasputin. Let me go and get the guitar. This thing keeps coming out of my ear. We have got a show, guys. We have got a show. Now, Billy, coming back. I walk on gilded splinters. Ow! Fudge that. Sinjin is here. You've been thinking what with the same trepidation about asking me or about going on Facebook, isn't it? Because you just don't know what you're going to get. And if it goes badly, you can't then go on the Facebook page and go, it's gone badly. Is there anyone else but not that guy?
Used to be in bed.
What the fuck? What the... What? What? Time El Grando out for saying Maroon 5. What just happened there? What just happened there? We're going to go and look at we're going to replay that. We're going to look at the data. James Abram. James Abram. What? £333, 50 pence. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Wow. That's in tune. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. He didn't but he couldn't tell. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's the lover king. He took it in and he couldn't down. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. He held it down and he did it down. Rah, rah, Rasputin, of the Russian queen. He took it down and he did it down. Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know where we've been. And we know what we're showing, but we don't know what to begin. We're on a road to nowhere. That's James. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's very, very kind. Today's show is dedicated to James Abram music. Let's get a shout out. Let's get a link in there. Thanking you very much. Please, but imagine this with just like me singing, and playing guitar and an accordion. That's it, man. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do you know what I had those chords? Kind of right. Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know where we've been. And I don't know. I don't really remember. C sharp minor. We're on a road to nowhere. Come on inside. Again, that pride. I'm not playing the C sharp minor because I don't know what it is. We're on accordion. Imagine accordion and this. Taking that ride to know you'd be there. Taking that ride. I'm feeling okay this morning, and you know we're on the road to paradise. Here we go, here we go. Then the accordion kicks in. We're on a ride to nowhere. Come on inside. We'll take that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. Maybe you wonder where you are. I don't care. Here is what time is on our side. Take you there. Take you there. Take you there. Take you there. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum. That would be awesome, right? On an accordion. We're on a road. Whoa, someone just did another £100. What the hell is going on? Whoa. Guys, because it probably is guys, because gals are way too sensible. James, brother, thank you very much indeed. That's ridiculously kind. Thank you, man. Thank you. This current time in our lives, this is great. We're on a road to nowhere. So that's the plan. So I want to do a band. Thank you, James. Thank you. You're a very kind man. You're a good man. I hope life is treating you well. It does mean we put the target up a little bit. We kind of nudge the target up. James, not you, but we just nudge the target up a little bit. Thank you, St. John. Lots of love. Peter PR on those donos is great. Pound to pocket ratio. We get 97% of that pretty much. So two bands I want to do. The first one is like me on a guitar, and every song would be a sing along. every single song would be a sing-along classic, right? Road to Nowhere. Rah Rah Rasputin. Let's do it, right? And so does anyone know an accordion player that lives near Aylesbury? If you do, could you send them to this address that's coming up on your screen right now? Right now. It's not pay to play, James. It's not pay to play. You live in like Ibiza or something, don't you? Don't you? Rasputin. I bet I got it right. Chords. Every song would be what we call a banger. A banger. It will be a banger. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow chicks he was such a lovely dear. He could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he was also the kind of teacher women would desire. Rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Oh my God! Rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. Oh, what a great song! What a great song! He ruled the Russian land, and never mind the Tsar, but the Casus Chuck, he danced really wunderbar. In all affairs of state he was bound to please, but he was real great when he had a girl to squeeze. For here the queen was no wheeler dealer, though she'd heard the things he'd done. She believed he was a holy healer who would heal her son. That's how it goes. Who would heal her son? Rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. What a great song. So that would be band number one, right? That's band number one. That's band number one. Every song is a banger and is a sing-along classic. Right? So I need a guitar. Holy shit, we just broke a string. In that incident, we just broke a string. That band is cursed. That band is cursed. I've got guitars. Good excuse to spend the afternoon putting new strings on. Not had new strings on there for years actually. So yeah, I meant to do that, as it happens. Now, the second band, Billy Hayes. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this, Billy Hayes? You don't live too far from me. Let's make a band. Let's make a band. I mean, you write songs. You write good songs. I write good songs. Let's write some good songs. I don't know if I'm that bothered about writing songs. I just want to sing and perform. That's all I want to do. So get in touch. He's got a rehearsal space. But in honesty, you know I'm a terrible singer, right? I want to front a band. I want to look like this, and I want to look like this when I front the band. I'm trying to lose weight, guys. I'm struggling a little bit. I tell you what I'm struggling with. I've been really good the last couple of days. Really good. Counting my calories. Soup for lunch. I'd love to do an MC duet. I'd love to do MC. I'd love to do a duet with MC is what I'm trying to say. I do really well during the day counting my calories. So my calories are counted. Voila. Then in bed, it kicks in. Have some toast. Have some toast, some of it with cheese on. Don't bother putting the cheese under the grill. Just when the toast comes out, cut some cheese up and put it on the toast. But here's the thing. Only put it on 2 slices of the 4 slices of toast. But here's another thing. If you bite cheese directly from the block, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. And last night I had 7 slices of cheese. Toast. Some had cheese on. Hello, Alistair.
Morning, Ian.
Good morning, man here.
I think you look strikingly like a 50s throwback.
Thank you very much.
Today.
I'll take that. I'll take that. But like a 50s dad, not a cool guy. I look like a dad.
You look like someone who actually is quite responsible and will be telling their kids that they've got to work hard if they're going to make it in life.
Which is the opposite of me. My 9-year-old said, "Oh, something happened at school today." I said, "Oh, what was that?" He said, "Someone brought in some sweets." I said, "Oh, and did they get in trouble?" He said, "Yeah, they were found at break time, but the teacher said, 'Don't worry, I was a kid once, and I remember what it's like, but you can't have these.'" And I said, "Did you get any?" And he said, "Oh, no. And I said, "Well, you got it wrong, dude. If there was some illicit sweets going around, you should have got in there, boy." But now maybe I'm encouraging him to be a drug addict. That might be the thing where when he does become a junkie, he remembers that. He remembers. But Daddy said, Daddy said, take illicit sweets. That's code for the drug. The drug. Hey, I was 5 months last week and I didn't even know. Imagine.
Oh, congratulations, mate.
Thanking you.
Nice one. Talking about illicit,
Yes.
I took a chance on watching a depressing documentary last night.
The Magic Mushroom film?
No, it's called The Crime of the Century. Alex Gibney, who does a lot of good documentaries.
Oh, okay.
And it's about the blooming state, well, the countrywide crime of, you know, the opioid, the massive use of opioids in America.
Yes.
That is killing people.
Yeah.
And how it's kind of been, there's been a criminal conspiracy between the execs of pharma companies and probably the Justice Department in not prosecuting them as well.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, just watching it, I mean, they show interviews with some of the executives who literally do not give one shit to the consequences of it. It's absolutely amazing. These people so for themselves and their greed, which is what it's all
money, man. It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the money, the greenbacks, the Baron Greenbacks. That's all these scumbags care about. They don't care about you or me or souls or children or life or sustainability. They care about the dollar. That's it.
That's it.
Like, look at our Prime Minister, Alistair. Look at our Prime Minister. Didn't go. Thousands of people have died because he was writing a biography of Shakespeare so that he could pay for his divorce.
Yeah, no.
That's the world we're at. That's the world we're living in.
Yeah, and apparently he had to write that, which the reason why he missed, I know, the first 5.
Yep.
Special meetings, or they call them something, don't
Cobra.
they? I can't remember.
Cobra
meetings.
Cobra Assembly.
Missed those. He had to do that because the blooming company that gave him the advance for the book were going to sue him because he hadn't done it.
Good. I hate that man. I hate that man so much. I hate that man so much.
But the good thing is, despite watching depressing documentary, I'm okay this morning.
Oh, because you yes, there you go.
So no problems, and I'll probably go on the marathon meeting at some point and share.
Beautiful. Shares go. Listen, please don't, Alistair. You're not supposed to name anybody that goes to those meetings, and you just said that Cher will be in that meeting. That is, we are. What happens in the meeting stays in the meeting. You know that.
Do you still go to physical meetings, Ian?
I haven't been to one for a while, actually, and you know what? I should. I was going to say I'll go to one tomorrow, but I might be having lunch with Boyley. No, I haven't been.
But as long as you do the online ones, you sort of ticking over. So,
I'm doing the online ones, but I should do more, actually. I should do more. I could. No, should. It would be helpful if I did a few more because I'm not a drinker of drugs, but my eating is not great. My thinking is not particularly clear.
Me too.
at the moment, so I need to I need to dive in a little bit more. Although I have signed up for a men's retreat in July. It would normally be a weekend, but because of COVID, it's just a full day. So I've signed up for a full day.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I've not done one of those before. My sponsors suggested it would be good for me, so I follow his suggestions where I can, and I have signed up. So I'm going to a men's retreat in July.
As long as you don't get bored, Ian, because, it can happen.
I get bored every day of my life, and when I do, I go into my mind palace. I've got a mind palace constructed, and I go in there. I've got a video game room in there. I've got bedrooms to sleep in. I've got kitchen to make great food in there. It's all in my mind palace.
Excellent. Anyway, have a good rest of the show.
Thank you, mate. Tutty bye, tutty bye. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Don't forget, if you're listening to the podcast, you can call that number and leave a message. Also, if you're listening to the podcast, and if you're watching this, you can write to us, TLNA, PO Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 22 9TE. TLNA, PO Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 22 9TE. My heated blanket is broken. If anyone wants to send me a heated blanket, mine broke. I have no idea why or how. I couldn't take it apart because the screws are so tiny and so solidly embedded in the body that I was unable to access the innards. So it's going in the bin. Hello, Craig.
Morning, Ian.
Morning, Craig.
I just posted on the Discord, on the general chat. Have you seen the very latest of the deep fakes with the Tom Cruise face on it?
Oh, no, I have not. Let's go and have a little look at some deep fakery. Discord. We go to Discord. By the way, can we get the details for the Discord in the chat? Because it really is starting to take off. The Alan Bezic chat is just a joy. The latest deepfakes are amazing from Crazy. Let's open it up. No. What? Okay. Let's have a little look-see at this. Hang on, let's just do it so the boys and girls can see it. Oh, what am I doing? Doing that.
Thought it'd be a bit of content.
Here we go. A bit of content, sir. Excuse. I beg your pardon. Content is one thing we do not want on here. Here we go. Why can't we hear it? Because it's muted.
Hey, what's up, TikTok? Look, I do a lot of my own stunts, but I also do a lot of industrial cleanup, okay? It's important. So, obviously, you keep your hands clean.
I mean, obviously, the voice is terrible, right?
Yeah,
The voice is terrible, but the face...
But you need that exfoliating product to really cut through the grime, okay? Just another tip for you talkers. Or the tip...
Obviously, like, the big deep fake is the porn industry. They're doing famous people on actress models.
Huh? That's outrageous. That's outrageous behaviour. All right, let's carry on. Oh, because you can't hear this. Sorry, hang on.
TikTok tips. I'm getting too old for that. I don't... Internet.
Really? But here's the thing. If only the people that had access to this deepfake technology also had access to good performers and writers.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
That would be awesome.
Because they're also using deep fake satellite imagery for like fake war evidence and all that propaganda.
Yeah.
They're creating like with the current conflicts that are going on. And it's like the lie spreading around the world before the truth gets out of bed thing.
Exactly. What a world we're living in. It's exciting and wonderful. No, it's not wonderful at all. It's terrible. But can they please make a new... hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Just bear with me. Is the sound choppy on this shot, please? So Paris Dev, please don't say choppy, reset needed. Can I ask, is the sound choppy on this video? And don't just say yes or no. Sound is good on this shot. Thank you.
It's like that movie on Netflix, wasn't it? Was it the one where they had Rob De Niro and they had them dated 30 years old.
Oh, the Irishman, the Irish gentleman. Yes.
So you can have people, actors doing roles now, and then with their old faces on. Once the technology comes, it's it's like
Someone make a movie starring Bruce Lee and Elvis Presley, please. That's all I want. Just use this to make a movie starring Elvis Presley and Bruce Lee, and I would be so happy.
And there's enough dialogue from those two that they can easily do it.
Totally. And also Bruce Lee, with respect, most of his films, they were dubbed. Yeah, even the Chinese versions of his films or the Hong Kong versions of his films, it wasn't his voice quite often. It was they got another actor in to do his voice. So let's get Bruce Lee and Elvis Presley fighting.
I finally watched that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino movie.
Oh, yeah.
And because they got
They've got the Bruce Lee lad in there, haven't they?
Yeah, and the Bruce Lee estate were trying to sue him over. He wasn't like that. He's not in it very long.
No, but he was a cocky effer.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't like that, but he was a cocky so and so.
I thought it was all going to end like actually happened. With the
no spoilers, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Goodbye. Thank you. No spoilers. I was listening to Alan Bezic last night, and Boring Trevor did an awful. Where's Catherine? Has she messaged me to say why she's so late? And he did an awful spoiler.
Donuts.
Whoa. Why have I just sent an email? Whoa! I get a lot of emails about movies coming out, right? And most of them are crap. Then I get an email. D'Artagnan and the Three Muskehounds heads to the big screen this summer. Why? Everyone's favourite swashbuckling hound. Can we think of any other swashbuckling hounds set for cinemas? D'Artagnan and the 25th... Altitude will release the eagerly anticipated D'Artagnan and the Three Muskehounds exclusively in UK and Irish cinemas on the 25th of June. D'Artagnan is an ambitious young swordsman. Please don't patronise me by telling me who and what D'Artagnan is. Peter Rabbit 2 is a great movie. That's almost a timeout. Oh, excuse me. Here comes the star of the show, ladles and jelly spoon. The actual star of the show is here. Hey, Boyley. We've been going for an hour. We were worried about you because we can make up our hours and we won't have to do a show on Friday.
It smells so nice here.
Got the fire going. A young lad came round and gave me wood yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. Didn't take long, 15 minutes. Right. We've just had an email. There's a lot has happened since you've been gone. We need to talk. Get yourself ready. Do what you need to do. No rush. I've got them.
Talk to me. Talk.
I'll talk when you sat down. There's absolutely no rush. Boyley's here. If you want to talk to Boyley. Oh, by the way, James Abrams has topped us up to £500 on the Dono bar.
What?
With, I think, about 430 quid or 450 quid, something like that.
Why?
Because he is
Maybe go drink.
because he is insane, but he's the good insane in that he gives. So we say thank you.
Thank you so
They're
much.
just really, really kind, James. If you're still here, thank you, brother. That means a lot. We've just had a PR email through. I don't know why I'm on a PR list. I think it's because I signed up for one thing once, so they sell you.
Right.
D'Artagnan and the Three Muskehounds heads to the big screen this summer. There's a D'Artagnan movie, guys.
I don't hate that idea.
Let's see if we can find a trailer. Let's see if we can find a trailer. Birmingham. Oh, and also look at this.
Good morning, class, by the way.
Craig told us about this. Can you tell us if the audio's okay here? Is the audio okay on this shot, please, guys? Is the audio okay on this shot, please? Don't just give me a yes or a no. I need a yes. The audio's fine. All right, let's try this. Ignore the voice. It's rubbish. But look at this deep fake.
Yeah, I'll be right there, Steve. Hey, what's up, TikTok? Look, I do a lot of my own stunts, but I also do a lot of industrial cleanup.
Eyebrows?
Okay? It's important.
There.
So, obviously you keep your hands clean, but you need that exfoliating product to really cut through the grime. Okay, just another tip for you talkers. Or the TikTok tips. I'm getting too old for that. I don't... Internet.
I mean, right, but all they need now is someone who can act and writers, good writers.
Well, or Tom Cruise.
Look, Lux loves the fire. That's her spot.
Don't blame her.
Isn't that it's incredible, right? And all I want is them to make a movie starring Bruce Lee and Elvis Presley. The two together, to me, would be the deep fake dream. Wow. Wouldn't that be amazing? There is...
You know, these famous people, they should be worried.
They should be cacking their pants.
Because they are becoming replaceable.
There is a Bruce Lee advert for
there was,
Johnny Walker. There we go. Not the disc jockey for the booze. Have a look at this. This is a few years ago when it wasn't brilliant. D'Artagnan deepfake, could be. That's not very good, actually. But this is like maybe 10 years ago.
Also, he looks more like Fergal Sharkey.
He does a little bit. Let's see if we can find the D'Artagnan trailer. D'Artagnan trailer. We've had a sing along. I broke a guitar string. We sang Ra Ra Rasputin, which is it's really fun to play on the guitar. Once you get the chords, it's like, oh, this is superb.
Did you see the Damien Robitaille version on Twitch?
No.
You know the band that does plays the piano and does the drums at the same time, and sometimes
I don't like that guy since he never came on our show.
He wanted to. I think he's got greedy management.
Okay. But because I'm starting two bands. One band is me and the accordion player singing "Road to Nowhere" and "Ra Ra Rasputin," and I'm starting a band with Billy Hayes.
Okay.
It looks shit.
Oh, what have they done?
It looks shit. It's the same technology they've used on "Swept Away," "Washed Away." You know the rap film with Shane Ritchie, "Flushed Away," which is actually, the kids love it, and it's a really good story. And it's
introduced my girls to the music of Tom Jones.
There you go. Well, when my boys met Shane Ritchie, I went, you know who this is? No, it's the fella from Flush. Whoa! But it's that really crap tech. The what do they call it? Not advertising. The animation is rubbish. This is like that Bruce Lee deep fake. This is it. Let's hear the voice. Let's hear the voice. Let's hear the voice. You lazy French filmmakers.
It's Gromit.
Lazy French filmmakers.
Got the wrong trousers.
Salut les amis. Mais quel...
Is what?
Yeah, well, it was
Surprise!
a Belgian thing.
Right, let's see if we can find it in English, because I want to hear if they've got the same voice.
Well, I hope that they do the same
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently.
I don't think you can dub animation, but they'd revoiced it, but they'd still have things like, huh? Ho? Huh? They'd still make noises like that.
Y todos para uno!
The animation's quite good here. This is quite good. This is quite good. I'd watch this over what it looks like we're going to get. By the way, if you're listening to this, you can still call us up and leave a message. 0203 286 6370. From yesterday, the full audio of the... Even though we don't really start till July the 1st, from yesterday... Thank you very much for reminding me, Billy.
I put something on.
Let me just finish this because I'm getting to that. Let me just finish this. Thank you. The full audio of the show from yesterday is going up on the £6.66 and above Patreon. And as I told you earlier, Catherine has put up a show which I listened to this morning.
Did you like it?
I like the German song the best.
It's really good, isn't it?
I like the German song the best.
I can't stop singing it. I can't pronounce it, but I can't stop singing it.
So Catherine has put up a podcast that's in the £20 and above levels because those are solo pods. So it's just starting to get a little bit juicy now.
Yeah.
It's just starting to get a little bit juicy. You're starting to get stuff. And we're also, from now, we've been kind of throwing stuff out at most of the levels. From now, we're going to start tidying it up and putting things in their correct levels. So 666 and above, you're going to get the full audio of the show to listen to at your leisure. I suspect that some of you are going to not want to listen to all of it because there's going to be so much. There's going to be so much. But it's happening. And the Catherine solo podcast, was it Eurogroovy?
Eurogroovy.
Is brilliant. You can listen to it on the bus. It's 25 minutes. It's a joy. And I listened to it this morning as I was getting ready. And we are going to swamp you with stuff. If anyone leaves, they're going to leave because... Oh, look at my baby.
Because they can't keep up.
Because there's too much. There's too much going on. 0203 286 6370. Here's the other thing. I'm wearing a pressed shirt. I did ironing yesterday. It's all that laundry basket that I had. And I've had clothes sat in it for 2 weeks and the cats were using it for a bed. I thought, I'll iron those because I wanted to put a shirt on the other day, but I thought I can't be bothered to iron it. I would iron them one at a time. So I did ironing. I ironed some of my boys' clothes. I've never done that before.
Well done.
Thank you.
I thought this was one of those ones that stands up by itself.
No,
You've
no,
done
no.
that beautifully.
I've done it.
Did you starch that bad
Of course,
boy?
a little spray starch. And then I went and got 5 more shirts and 2 pairs of trousers. Not these trousers I'm wearing, they need a wash. But I did get 5 pairs of shirts and 2 pairs of trousers. I'm going to put some logs. You talk to the boys and girls. It's been a good hour. But it's going to be a great few hours now. The star is here. My queen. My queen is here. Hello,
If you watch this stream regularly, you'll know that there are a lot of queens. And that's the way we like it. Yeah, so that Euro groovy thing occurred to me on the way home from work yesterday when the weather was crappy and I thought, I really want to go on holiday. And I thought, well, what's the next best thing? Just listen to some groovy 60s pop. So I found a few things. It took me quite a while, but I found loads of good songs. And I think in future I'll put 6 on rather than 4. But I just wanted to see if you liked it or not. But we all...
They don't like it, Catherine.
Well, the ones that like it love it.
They love it. They love it. I loved it.
And that German song is an absolute belter,
German
isn't
song
it?
is
It's a
great.
banger.
It's really good. If you've got any suggestions of like pods you'd like us to do, let us know. We probably won't because we we're stubborn idiots. But actually, if something comes up and we go, oh,
But sometimes it sows a seed, doesn't it?
sows a seed, sowing the seeds of love.
The Euro groovy thing came from. Do you remember we were talking yesterday and someone said,
look at that fire,
that they wanted me to do a podcast in French or in Spanish or something. So that's the seed of that.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I loved it. I was thrilled. I'm glad you feeling a little bit inspired.
Yeah.
Look at Lux. She's loving that fire. Look. You're right, Lucky.
She's a good girl.
Hello, darling.
Oh, you can't see her. Hang on.
Doesn't matter if they can see her. I want you to see her.
Oh, hang on.
That's Lucky. She's my weirdest cat. She is a weird cat. She's very... If she wants a cuddle, she'll just come and stand on you like this and freeze. And that means, can you stroke me, please?
Yeah.
It was a bit awkward.
She did it to...
The fire's too big.
No, it's nice. She did it to me last week where she kind of sat down with her front paws, but her legs at the back were...
Are you going to come on the stream?
Ready to go.
Lucky never comes on the stream. She's the weirdest of all my cats. And I love her. Look, she's standing there awkwardly. Could you stroke me, please? I don't really know how to relax in this. Hello, everybody. No.
She's the weird one, eh?
Hello, my darling heart. I love you. So I've got iron shirts. Watched a great... it was an okay film last night called Mirage, Spanish. A little bit time travel-y. And it got a little bit boring. It's too long. Got a little bit boring. Then it was good. Then it got boring. Then it got good. Oh, I've got... Lucky did that. I've got a great Alan Bezic last night. Oh my God, it was one of the best. We'll go to the first call. I was asleep during the breaststroking. So
What?
I missed the breast.
What now? What?
Well, hang on, Billy.
Oh, the podcast I put out that came out today is the Big Bottle of Drugs and No Top On.
Oh mate, this is Billy sent me this. The band.
She's doing that thing where she puts her face in the crook of your arm.
She does. She likes to be covered. Her and Mucky do. It's very weird. So this is just this. I didn't even hear this call.
Peter is the best breaststroker in the world.
Okay, one more time.
Peter is the best breaststroker in the world.
Didn't even hear that.
Who's Peter?
Who knows? Who cares? Now, it was Billy's first night listening
My dad's
in.
called Pete, as is my brother-in-law.
Well, ask your mum.
I must ask.
It was Billy's first night in the Alan Bezic gang.
Oh,
come to the
Billy,
Discord.
welcome.
Come to the Discord, guys, because we chat about it live every night, and it really is very, very entertaining.
Legs are so stiff.
She's not enjoying any of that, but she just stands there. She just stands there.
We've not contacted.
She's kind of going, I hear this is what it's supposed to do. This is doing nothing for me. I know it's doing nothing for you.
The
but let's
first
continue.
call from last night's show. Catherine, how would you describe eggs? When you crack an egg?
Satisfying.
Okay.
Is anybody's? I'm off again.
What song is that playing?
Don't
Don't look at the screen because it says. I'm going to flick through it again.
Oh, it's Rod Stewart. Is it Downtown Train?
Yes!
Wanna
Let's see if you're
see it tonight.
Here we go. This first call. This first call. This was what an introduction to Alan Bezic. Here we go.
Which we may or may not be facing. Who can tell? But there's a lovely train story in the paper.
Can we
about
block
the bullet
Kilo Shaz,
train
please?
In Japan, travelling at 90 miles per hour, and the driver took a little bit badly, so he sat an untrained on our railways. It'd still be on time.
Here we go.
What a lot of cobblers. Anyway, good evening. How are you?
Oh, he's back to
ending. To add to it, Linda McDermott, exactly what happened in Manchester. So that doing a late night bad luck, you're still stuck with it. 0800
Here we go.
218 2255. Want to join us? That's great. You can talk about absolutely.
I'm so excited for you to hear this call. I'm so excited for you to hear this call.
Anything, only not about the changes much because it's boring. Ford's new. How do Ford?
I'll do, Alan. And now we know, don't we? I've been having something weighing on my mind, right? And I thought your callers could help.
Is this Pete doing a voice?
Everyone thought it was Pete.
Is it Northford?
Yes, man. Here we go.
How do eggs work?
How do eggs work? Gets better.
How do they work?
Yes, right.
What is great is what he's about to say and Alan's deadpan rebuttal of it.
If you get a raw egg, right, you open it up, and it's all runny and sticky like cum, and then you put it in.
This is definitely one of ours, isn't it? I'm ashamed to say. This is one of our progeny. That is Pete, come on. That's not a proper northerner.
Let's go back again because it's just...
Alan. And now we know, don't we? I've been having something weighing on my mind, right? And I thought your callers could help. How do eggs work?
How do they work?
He's only saying what we're all thinking. Says Happy Shark, we didn't reply to your email, but yes. We'd be up for doing some live shows. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh.
Yes, right. If you get a raw egg, right?
Pete was making a cup of tea. Pete was making a cup of tea. This is Pete. This is Pete, and I know it's Pete.
Prankford.
This is Pete. This is Pete. Oh, I'm so stupid. Because Pete came back and said, I was making a cup of tea. What happened? Right?
Boom.
And we told him. But then later on in the chat, when Shafiq was on, and Pete hadn't heard this call, later on in the chat, when Shafiq was on, Pete said in the chat, come on, Shafiq, tell us how an egg works. He hadn't heard the egg call. Peter! And then he said, Pete, this is actually you. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so naive. I'm one of those idiots. Oh my God. Pete, well done, brother. I thought it was so obvious. Oh my God, it was you. Oh God, I feel so stupid.
Hazy is casting nasturtiums at me. That was like when Kath used to make tea during Yes Word or S Word. What?
She always got called out. There was a meeting or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
right. So this is Pete.
It's boring. Ford's new. How do Ford?
And he's in the chat going, I wish I could do. Was this you, Pete? I wish I could do prank calls, but I just can't do a voice.
Do, Alan. And now we know, don't we?
That's a great voice, mate. Oh, Peter.
I've been having something weighing on my mind, right? And I thought your callers could help. How do eggs work?
How do they work?
Yes, right. If you get a raw egg, right, you open it up, and it's all runny and sticky like cum, and then you put it in a frying pan, and it goes all white.
We could have a different simile than the one you came up with. It's running. Sticky, yes.
Can I just say, you dirty bugger. You dirty bugger.
But they just go back again because that's what he changes it
How
with.
do eggs work?
How do they work?
Time El Grando out.
Yes, right. If you get a raw egg, right, you open it up, and it's all runny and sticky like cum, and then you put it in a frying pan, and it goes all white.
We could have a different simile than the one you came up with. It's runny and sticky, yes.
Yeah.
Oh God! Why are you tormenting an old man? He's just trying to see himself out to retirement. You're hitting him with flipping.
By the way, great punk band, the Spunky Eggs. They were great. They released one single and it's stunning.
Yeah,
it's just Runny and Sticky covers it for me. But go on.
Sorry, Alan.
You should have used the word splooge. You wouldn't have got that.
That's all right.
So excited. Yeah, but then you put it in a frying pan, right? And it goes all, white and floppy like a ghost.
I didn't know it was Pete. I feel so stupid.
Also, is this how we sound to you? Is this?
I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb.
This feels like when my kids do impressions of me, and I go, "Is this what I sound like to you?"
What's that about? And don't get me started on scrambled eggs. I mean, that's like cottage cheese, but like stinky.
It's nothing like cottage cheese.
Do you believe in ghosts, Alan?
I'm sorry?
Do you believe in ghosts?
This is why this is a great prank call, right? Because that's ended. But he's got a second thing now.
Yeah.
He's got a second thing. That's done. The eggs come spunk is done. He's got a second thing.
This is actually a masterclass for people who want to do pranks. Don't make the prank the end of the prank be like a swear or whatever, and have nowhere else to go.
No.
Have a plan.
Have a plan.
Tell a story.
Yes.
Have a conversation.
Thank you.
Lull them.
Jeez.
Then
punch him in the throat.
Yeah.
No.
Because I didn't. But then my Uncle Brian, right?
There's an uncle. There's an uncle.
This is going. Oh, The Exorcist. Oh my God.
He came home early from work, and my Auntie Amanda, she was up in the bedroom.
See, for me, the specifics of the name would tell me that if I didn't already know after the mention of eggs being like...
I knew this was a prank call. I just didn't know it was one of our own. Alan obviously knows it's a prank call, but he's having a great time.
And he heard a noise from the cupboard, and she said, "Don't go in there, there's a ghost."
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Perhaps your aunt and uncle ought to discuss it further. You should get a Bernard Wrigley record called
Well, she sent him out to
Phenomenal
get an
Regularly. There's a song all about it. Well, go on, and what did he get?
Well, he went out and he couldn't get an exorcist, but by the time he came home, no noises from the cupboard, so...
Now, does Alan make an erection joke here? I think he does.
He does tend to get a little bit...
I think he's making an erection joke. Have a listen.
Do the right thing.
It was gone. Yeah. And the door was easier to shut.
The door was easier to shut. That's a boner joke, right? The boner was...
I think so.
Wow.
Dirty get.
One last thing. Have you heard about Taskmaster?
And I still didn't know it was him. I hate myself. I hate my life. I hate everything. I need to quit.
I just want to bring your attention to the fact that I called it straight away.
I hate everything.
Yeah, you mean the thing on the telly?
Yeah, that's the one. You should go on it.
Didn't get it.
I would love to see you on Taskmaster. Like you, my ideal lineup for Taskmaster would be you, Worf from Star Trek, that bloke from Corrie with the glasses, and Melanie and Martina, the twins from Funhouse.
This is a man who spends a lot of time watching old tapes.
I only know one of them, and I'm him.
Well, shall I leave that with you?
Please do, yes. If the agent rings, I'll have a word. It'd be a miracle. I've not got an agent. Have a good night, Ford. How do, Malcolm?
There we go, ladies
Ford.
and gentlemen. Peter Fajita. Peter Bombita, my Mimo meter, fee 5 feet, Peter.
Yeah, sir.
Outrageous. And if we go to the Discord,
Can we see the Ev?
Peter is the best breaststroker in the world.
Oh, is that true?
So let's go to the Discord. Let's go to the Alan Bezic fans. You've got to come and join us on the Alan Bezic fans chat. Right, so let's go. Here we go. So we're talking about Ford. Here we go. This is me. Ford. Ford.
Excuse me.
Here we go. Ooh, like come, spunk. The Smiths. Excellent conversation starter. Not. Oh, this is getting played tomorrow. Me. White and floppy like a ghost. The Smiths. Uncle Brian, Auntie Amanda. Best call in a long time. Me. Hazy. There's Hazy. I don't know. He's got no bands. He's bitter. The door was easier to shut. Bezic on Taskmaster. Ha 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 ha. Pete. Right, I've got me cuppa.
He's even still in the accent. I've got me cuppa.
Great, what a great call. Pete, have I missed much? Ford, this is Tapeford, isn't it? I feel excited for Billy. This is all new to him.
So Paul PMB called it.
Yeah. Well, no, he called it Tapeford. He called it Gatford. Oh, Tapeford.
Tapeford is Pete's.
Then look, answer the question about the eggs, Shafiq, you bugger. That was the giveaway, and that made me go, oh. But then I just thought he'd listen to it.
No.
Outrageous.
He was revisiting his past glory.
What a time to be alive. Peter. I want to play something. This is it.
George, you're a fan.
That's for you. I'm guessing that. I'm giving that to you. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. If we... Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please. There's Peter. Well done, sir. We doff. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put a cap on.
Yes, doff it.
I'm going to doff it.
Actually,
I'm going to keep it on. How do, Pete?
How do? I cannot believe you didn't know.
Here's the thing. I was in listener mode last night. I was not in presenter mode. I was not a professional. I'd taken some very, very strong antipsychotic drugs. And
big bottle of drugs and no top on.
Exactly, very, very. I wouldn't go that far because
it's like killing a bee with a bazooka.
But I was feeling very guilty because I'd eaten 7 slices of toast, some with cheese on, so I felt very bad about that. So I wasn't. But you, Peter, that was blinding, absolute blinding.
My only regret is that I didn't sort of give Bezic more space.
There's a delay on the line. It's impossible to. There is a delay on the line of about a quarter of a second, which kind of makes it... I don't think he handles it very well, but it kind of makes it impossible to have any badinage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I found that. I mean, I didn't actually hear the line about the cupboard until afterwards when I listened to it back. But yeah, that was definitely an erection joke.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love you. I'm so proud of you. You got one over on me. I mean, I knew it was a prank call. And all the clues were there. I didn't pick up on the name Ford.
Oh, many clues.
The Taskmaster. I thought, that's a coincidence. Must be a thing that people... Must be a thing. I'm such an idiot.
You were heavily sedated.
I was very, very... My brain was going... Kazumba. But well done, sir.
Even with half the chat saying, this is Pete.
Yeah. Didn't get it.
The spunk thing...
God.
I both... In that moment, I both kind of was like, yes, and also, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to get cut off.
He's got a very high... His threshold is... I think it's broken.
I've heard people F and indeed Jeff and still stay on.
Yeah.
So
I had a feeling I'd probably get away with the cum thing, although I had practiced, like, you'll notice that I do not take a breath. Like, the natural point to take a breath would be after that.
After cum. I always take a breath after cum.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I have to these days.
I'd practice, getting straight onto the frying pan bit. I mean, I had the idea as I was going to bed on Sunday night. And imagine having...
I don't want to know how or why.
I don't know. I think maybe it was because of Ian's presenterless thing on Saturday.
Oh, good. Oh, please let me take a little bit of that glory that inspired someone to do something creative.
A mucky prank.
Oh, God. That's brilliant if that's true.
Maybe it did, but I mean... The egg thing was literally just, what's the kind of thing that a Bezic caller might call up about?
But it's true, they are like cum.
Well, exactly, But having a joke in your head for like the best part of 20 hours and not doing it, I was on the phone the minute like 10 o'clock hit. I'm like, yep, I'd like to speak to Alan, please.
How do you feel when you phone us up? I'm imagining it's like phoning two people that you know fairly well. You've met us, you've been calling us for years. We've broken bread together, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But what does it? Because when I phoned up Alan, when I phoned up those two young men that do a phone-in show on Spark, and I've forgotten their names, and I do apologise. I was very, 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 very nervous.
I was absolutely bricking it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was back to like the first time I would have called you or what have you.
What have you, indeed?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to cut you off because we don't like prank callers on this show. Goodbye.
Yep, goodbye.
Yeah, we do not in any way endorse that. That was brilliant.
Very naughty business.
That was brilliant. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. 0203 286 6370. I had other stuff to talk about. Let me think.
Grab pussy.
No, that wasn't it. Did have a lot. So we've done the ironing.
Yeah.
We've done the band. I've broken a guitar string, but I'm going to restring my guitar anyway. I was going to do that. I'm going to do that today. Didn't sleep downstairs in the end. I've got it. I can't be bothered. Weight is an issue. I'm eating at night.
Right.
For something, for some reason. So we will do Blackpool. We will do Blackpool Part 3 today. That's happening. It's coming. That's coming today. That is definitely happening. We don't need to. Hang on a minute. Harsh, you called in the presenter list show. I did not know that.
Gosh.
I did not know that. Wowzers. I've got your email. We're still contemplating. 4 times. Don't tell me who. Unless you want to tell me. I like not knowing. I did not know that. So food has been becoming a little bit of an issue, but I'm aware of that. I should probably just... I need to hit a few more meetings, I think. I was 5 months last week. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about Mirage. Talked about... I'm sure I had something quite big.
Oh, did you?
Well, not big, but, I had certainly something that will keep us going for a little while. Cannot think. That's a fire.
It's beautiful.
That's a fire. That is a problem. It will warm up eventually. It takes hours for it to warm up when you've got fire, but that will... strawberries and cream, midnight tea, Jackie B, thank you. I can't think. So, 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. I tell you what I can think of, though, is how wonderful. By the way, we're 5 off 550. We need 1,000, but we're 5 off 550.
Well, listen, we're further on than we thought we'd get.
We want to make 550 by the end of the month. Right, 6 days away. I think we can make 550 by the end of today's show.
There'll be someone out there who's been thinking about it and just needs an extra little reminder.
You sign up now, you pay. You don't get charged again until July the 1st. If you're 666 and above, from yesterday, you're getting the full show audio. And I'm kind of talking more. I really am talking more, so there's less gaps. Although I did have to go and blow on the fire, and I nearly passed out.
Oh.
That's more of a visual thing. But so from yesterday, £6.66 and above are getting the full show audio. Towards the end of June, we're going to start putting the full show video behind the paywall. I was considering doing it yesterday and I didn't, but we're going to put the full show video behind the paywall from towards the end of June. So get ready for it. What colour is that hat? It's green. Obvs. What colour is that hat?
They might be colourblind.
Well, I don't want any
lime.
I don't want to know that.
Also, what is that name? That's how you want to present yourself?
This is what I see when their account was.
Yeah, they've been
They've
been sub for a month.
Previously sub for a month. Retro Faith. Did your Sonic thing come out? Did your Sonic thing? Has your Sonic thing? She's making a documentary about Sonic the Hedgehog, and I gotta say, some of the people she's got in it are really good people who know exactly what they're talking about when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. No, back over here. That's it. This guy. No. Come back over here. I've got to change that because you can see a picture of my son, my beautiful boy. 23rd of June. Let us know when it's out and we'll give it a good plug. 0203 286 6370. We're still giving away 60s bands. By the way, if you are listening to the podcast or you're watching, please don't message us, even Patreons. Please don't message us saying, I want Herman's Hermits. First of all, home and service are shit, but you can have them. Or I want
You
the
have
move.
to phone up. It's not the way it works.
You have to phone up.
Mm.
Because if you're not prepared to pick up the phone and call us, well, you're probably not prepared to feed and water those 60s rock
And also,
groups.
how are they going to play Shea Stadium if you won't make a phone call?
So
Come on now.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. If you want a 60s rock group, Billy, I mean, you haven't got anything yet. That must be rankling. That must rankle with you. I'm probably sure you're probably rankled.
I noticed he was a bit rankled last time, but I didn't like to say. A bit rude.
Yeah.
But rankled he was. I had a nice phone call on the way over. I never get phone calls from friends early in the morning. Usually that means something terrible's happened, right?
Yeah.
Nah, she's just having a walk. My friend Tracy that I used to live with when I was a student. Tracy knows all the stuff.
Tracy knows.
And we're still talking. Imagine.
Where the bodies are.
Yeah. But it was nice to speak to her. But I don't do long phone calls with friends anymore. Do you? Not like in the olden days when you'd stand in the hallway and have a chat with them.
No, I don't. I don't really talk to people. I don't really have any friends. I don't really talk to people.
No, maybe the two are combined.
That would explain it.
Oh.
And I've noticed that my agent has not replied to my last 2 WhatsApp messages asking any news.
Oh. Get Tracy on the show, please. Tracy has phoned up before, so be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, David Turners, why don't we get you on the show? Right? So instead of getting Tracy on the show, get you on the show, you goddamn piece of trash. Here's Tracy. Not really. It's Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Hello. I'm ringing up for 2 reasons. The first is I'm feeling a lot of pressure about the Who, and I'm.
Ooh.
Can I swap them for the Cream?
Hang on a minute. Right. First of all, they're not called the Cream. They're just called Cream. So no, you can't. So you've got. Please be quiet. You've got 2 acts, right? Unprecedented. You've got the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and they are being supported by the Who. Personally, I'd have it the other way around, but they're being supported by the Who. Now you're saying you're feeling pressure about the Who. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes. This will reveal why.
Is it because Keith Moon's been a pain in the arse?
Oh, I bet he's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is it? Right. Okay. Let's just go through this gently. I'm going to try and ask questions that are not leading. Okay. Okay. So I'm going.
Do you know what? I'm going to let you handle this alone because I really need a wee.
Okay. Is Billy Hayes bullying you about the Who?
No.
Look me in the eye.
No.
Where is this pressure coming from then, please?
It's that I feel I don't have the same appreciation of their body of work as other people. So I feel that am I going to do them justice? Am I going to really advocate for them in the way that I should?
Listen, if you want the Who to die off, then you can. I don't know if any of the other people, I don't know if Alistair likes the Kinks. I don't think Twox likes the Beatles. He thought a guy called Paul McCarthy was in them. Who knows if Tony likes the Smallville? I don't know. I asked no questions about whether people like the bands. Mark might want to torture the Beach Boys. He might want to tie Al Jardine down and cut his fingers off. That's fine by me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry, Zoe. No, in this instance, I refuse your plea.
Fair enough.
I refuse it.
I'll add. I'll take it.
Thank you. Well done.
And the other thing was to update you on my quest to do maths. This is not the first time this sort of thing's happened to me. Where when I was at art college, I came up with an idle question that was mathematical, and I thought it must be doable. And then it took me down this huge path where I'd sort of solved it.
Yes.
But anyway, I feel like there's a project coming, which is really exciting when you get the bit under your teeth. But I'm enlisting help because I don't really know what I'm doing.
So this is for what, the pie chart to work out our work to income ratio. Yes. You're now enlisting. Kath, Zoe's enlisting help. She's getting a team. She's getting like a squad together. Oh my God. This is nuts. Hello, Zoe.
Hi, Kat.
I love you so much. When we're allowed to, we're going out for a coffee. The three of us are going out for a coffee, unless you feel uncomfortable in our presence, in which case I would never force you.
She might not like coffee. She might prefer like fizzy pop.
Well, in Costa actually they do fizzy pop, but it's like a weird brand, Pellegrino.
We like you so much, we would get you a posh.
But now I feel like I'm putting pressure on you, and you go off and go, "Oh Jesus, I don't want to. I can't."
This is like a proposal in front of lots of people.
Let her speak.
I can't hear her speak.
Well, that doesn't matter. Well, I can't because she's not, because you won't stop. Shh. Zoe.
No, I'm happy to go for a coffee.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing walking a lot, and we should go for a walk. It's quite nice because you don't have to. You can chat, but you're not like in an interview scenario.
Should we be completely authentic? Right, and see how this feels, because no one
Take the hat
does.
off then, if you're going to be authentic.
Okay, all right, thank you. The hat of shame is gone. Right, I've made my hair look absolutely.
I can't take my hat off.
All right, no, and I tell you why. Because I could go for a walk with you, Catherine.
Yeah.
I could go for a walk with Simon or Conan, but anyone below, like my three best friends, I would feel the pressure from me to entertain and to have conversation. I don't mind walking with you and not saying anything. Actually, I quite enjoy it. It's a rest.
You like steaming ahead and making me run.
Yeah, but with anyone below my three besties, where where I am comfortable in the silence, or I enjoy the silence more than I enjoy the noise, I would feel uncomfortable. Not because it's you, because it's anyone.
I understand, and so it would be more comfortable being face to face over a table.
Because there is a time limit.
I got you. I mean, it's finished. It's finished.
There's a time limit. It's finished. You know, if you go for a coffee, 45 to an hour, right? And if it's going amazingly, you might go. Do you want to go for a little stroll up? Look in the shops.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Computer Exchange or something?
That's where it would take you, or a charity shop.
I would invite you to Computer Exchange with me. But if it's gone decently, like at the end of the 45 minutes now, you go, do you want anything else? No? All right, well, listen, it's really nice to see you. I'm going to go. And that's that. With a walk, Jesus, man.
Who knows where it might go? It's
you could be there for hours. And also, you walk for an hour.
You've got to walk back.
You've got an hour back.
I understand. And then, so I have another friend, and we walk, and we meet sort of halfway, but then we have to separate and go back. So you're not. You can listen to your podcast or whatever you want while you're walking, and then you meet and maybe have a picnic and a chat and a coffee, and then you bugger off back.
I don't care how you get there.
You could walk.
I mean, you can walk. You can ride a bike. You get a bus. You get those little electric. I don't care how you get there.
My friend
That's
Tracy
nothing to do with me.
My friend Tracy just bought a unicycle.
Well, don't come on a unicycle, because that would embarrass me. But the way you get there, that's for me is not part of the coffee. And I'm calling it a coffee, but it could be, if you want a fizzy pop, you want a Pellegrino, we'll get you one. Tea. How you get there is really relevant to me. Although I will, when we do meet, I'll go, I've got to ask her, how did you get here today? Because we've had this conversation. Now we've got a thing. Now we've got an in. We've got an in to the conversation. This is great. More meetups should be planned so that we've got a conversation opener.
Conversation opener and a known end point.
This is great. So we took first, when you get there, we'll be there first. When you get there, how did you get there? If we get there second, we'll ask how you got there in a minute. Let's tell us what happened to us. Then 45 minutes to an hour. Thank you very much. Goodbye. We're done. That's it. This is perfect.
Do you stay there kind of in state, receiving visitors? And like when you say, I go first, or
like
do you...
it's his office.
No, I don't do that. I've been there. I've been the person that's met people like that, and it's awful. Well, it's kind of cool because it brings, again, you got a definite ending. But then when the other person turns up, or when I'm the other person turning up, I think that's disrespectful. No, one social activity per day.
And do you use the same coffee shop? Because this is like my dating days, when you think, I can't possibly meet another man at the BFI.
I'm going to stop you there. This is nothing like your dating days. Let's get that clear. Let's get that clear.
No, but I know what you mean. You're thinking the staff are they're keeping tabs on exactly who I'm meeting and how often.
Yeah.
Oh, so you would have like a booth.
Well, here's the thing.
I love booths.
I once dated brothers independently, but they did look similar. I ended up marrying one of them.
Which one?
The other one.
Oh, okay, right.
Not the first one, the second one. But we went somewhere once, and the person, it was in a shop. The person in the shop said, "Oh, it's nice to see you again." Both of us.
Oh, God.
You realised he was talking about his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
So that's awkward. Don't do that. Don't do that. So.
No, but they do. They sort of say, "Oh, you're having a nice time," and they haven't clocked the person you're with.
Yeah.
Good to see you back again.
Same again.
different guy. You know.
That's awful.
God. What's awful?
What that story you've told, that's made me feel nauseous.
Oh, still married me. He wasn't that upset about it. Actually, that's weird, isn't it?
We've both been to it. Yeah.
You missed. We had a brace off. Me and Nelly had a brace off earlier.
Really? Careful.
Yeah, we did
Don't
it.
get your piggy nipples.
We had to ping it as far as we could. I won.
I want the hat back. Pop the hat. Go on. No. Yeah.
Beret.
Okay,
Nice,
but
Oh, now that looks military somehow.
Oh, have you seen? I don't know if you're watching the new Alan Partridge, Zoe.
one or two of them, yeah.
Oh my God, the bit where he goes over and he says, Tim Key, I can't remember Tim Key's. You look
Sidekick Simon.
very, very military. And Tim goes, yep. And Alan goes, oh, I don't know why I did that. And then my 9-year-old watches it and he quite enjoys it, but he can't get his head around the fact they're all actors. Mm-hmm. Everyone in it is an actor. He cannot watch it, cannot get it. So he watched one with me and then he watched one with his mum. And I had to text his mum last night saying, if you're still watching Alan Partridge with our youngest, don't watch this one. It's got chemsex in it. Alan tries chemsex and it's got Angelos in it.
Oh, God.
Angelos is a chemsex guy.
What's that one? That's not the new one.
The new episode 4 or 3.
I haven't seen that one yet then.
Episode 4, I think it is.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, he's chemsex. Anyway, sorry.
No, I've got that to look forward to. Okay, I just wanted to get an extension on my maths homework, basically.
Yes, you've got an extra 2 weeks.
Perfect.
You got as long as you want, you absolute lunatic. This tea is happening at some point. See you later, Zoe.
Bye.
Tatty buys. I like her a lot. I'm not going to go out for tea or coffee with any of you other losers. I preferred the jaunt on that side. You looked better before.
Yeah, you need this. The flour needs to be further over. Oh, there we go.
It's that side. It balls it up. It balls it up. You can't. Don't repeat it. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You're very. Claire says, "Can I claim?" I'm not going to say. You have to phone in. You have to phone in.
You may claim, but you have to do it on the phone.
In. Yeah, David. Oh my 7-year-old loves it. Thank God he's not seen the latest. Then no, it was a real departure into adult territory. I won't do the voice, but
Gatford, Google it carefully. Carefully.
Chemsex. It's the amalgamation of 2 words: chem, chemical, and sex, sex. You'd like it, Zoe. He draws a Venn diagram. The intersection of chemicals and sex. It's not the best episode of Alan Partridge this week, but it is. But that the Nazi salute.
Is the makeup girl thing progressing?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
We met 4 years ago, and you ran off when I suggested coffee. I was not offended. Yeah, I don't really.
He's actually a very nervous, delicate flower.
Look at me, I'm a little baby.
Don't realise this.
Oh, this is what I wanted to mention ages ago. Get divorced, do it now, and then go and see gelaw.co.uk. gelaw.co.uk. Richard Gregorian will metaphorically take your hand and guide you through the murky waters.
That sounds insincere now you've coughed.
It wasn't insincere, and it also wasn't hinting at something. That was a genuine cough. I've been blowing on the fire.
Now it sounds like you definitely have. You've been blowing on the fire?
Huh? I wasn't. Go and get divorced.
You know why? Because Richard Gregorian is a decent bloke and he will not stir trouble.
I'm gonna put another log on the fire.
He will make the waters of your relationship will be tranquil again, on which to float the boat of your family boat relationship into the future, and go forth as a happy crew. Actually, you probably need 2 boats. 2 happy crews, like a fleet.
I'm enjoying this.
A fleet of... No, you don't want... It's only 2 households.
I'm
Generally,
enjoying
I don't
this.
know. I'm not going to criticise your setup. Anyway,
I can get you out of this in a moment.
You'll
I'm
be
not
happy
going to.
again with G Law. There you go. That's the end of that story.
Jenna's getting divorced because I told her to. But absolutely perfect. You're married to...
We make it sound nice. I think that's the thing.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
It's brilliant. Oh, mate, that was good job. You've only got tiny nips.
I love it. No, but what makes it is it pings against my nipple clamps, so it's all good. 0203 286 637. This is buzzing along. This is really buzzing along.
We've got a phone call.
Here we go.
And we both know what they're after.
Gatford, could you do me a favour? Could you call in, please? I need to talk to you. Hello, Claire. Hang on a second. I'm going to phone you back on a phone. Gatford, I need you to call in immediately, please. Hello, Claire. We cannot...
Silent Claire.
Cannot hear you. Hello, Claire.
Invisi Claire.
We can see you. We cannot hear you. And this is and we know that you're looking for...
She's saying bum.
Yeah, well, please don't mouth rude words, because we got people that can see.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay, we'll be the judge of that. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. This is zipping along. If you're listening to the podcast, pick up your telephone now and leave us a message. Right? 0203 286 6370. Dial that number, leave us a message, let us know how you're doing, let us know what you're doing while you're listening to the podcast.
Unless it's something
vulgar. 0203 286 6370. Just leave a message now. Gatford.
Yes, you required my presence.
I don't need it right now. The situation has changed ever so slightly, so I don't need it right now. But when I call you, when I ask you to call, I need you to do it quicker.
Well, Claire was on the line, so
you waited.
What?
Yeah.
So
what if the point was to speak to Claire? You see?
Okay. All right.
Goodbye. Listen, this
Don't
ain't
you
our
worry about
first
the
rodeo.
arrangement.
This ain't our first rodeo.
Don't you worry about
This ain't
the
our first rodeo.
arrangement. Don't.
We know what we're doing. So we got so excited we're speaking at the same time there.
I've got really itchy nose.
Right, so it has to be an audio call, Gatford. Gatford put up the Gat signal.
Oh.
Well done, Raimi.
Yes.
Lateford, okay.
Lateford.
Has to be audio. It has to be audio.
I was too busy Googling chemsex or asking bloody Jeeves.
Jeeves would be up for it. Right, Gatford. Gatford, you need to call in right now, Gatford.
The good news is, Claire, we can hear you.
We can hear you. The bad news is I'm trying to get Gatford to speak at the same time, and this is important.
Okay, I'm ready.
So let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's just chill out. Gatford, would you please call in? What is this?
No, I'm working. It's research. Yeah.
Research. All right. Gatford, right, now Gatford, can you say hello?
Hello.
Claire, can you hear Gatford?
I can.
Beautiful. Okay, right. Gatford, stay out of this. There will be a point when you'll want to chime in, and you'll know that point, okay? Right.
Yep.
Claire, we're there. How can we help you?
I would like to claim for my very own the wonderful psychedelic band of Pink Floyd from the 60s.
Objection.
Overruled on the basis I have nothing else to validate that with.
Me and Catherine are keeping out of this. Over to you.
So, were you not listening to the show on Sunday night when I actually called in and claimed not only Pink Floyd, but Pink Floyd's psychedelic from the 60s?
No, I wasn't. And
so then, how would you like to retract your
I was
request?
busy on the toilet. I was busy on the toilet. But all I can say is I had the best and most fabulous live concert Pink Floyd anecdote ever. So I think that will trump you.
But it's not a contest of who saw Pink Floyd and whatever. It's a contest of ring in, claim the band, over.
So not everything is absolute then in this world. It's not everything is.
No. This is not absolute. He's done that.
Is this the right room for an argument?
You're welcome.
Told you once.
Don't make me stand up and leave. Why? I don't think you understand the rules of the game. So would you like to pick another band?
No. I'm happy to for as long as they might cut me off at any moment. But no, I want to tell my anecdote. I think it's juicy.
Here's what we're going to do. Hang on a minute. Okay, everybody calm down. Catherine, I think you're going to need the gavel, even though it's a Tuesday. Could you just give it a bang?
It's always at to hand. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Mods.
Order.
I want you to... Mods,
oh, no, the mods don't like me. That's not fair.
It's not up to the mods. Please let us finish. Mods, can you set up a poll? Mandy, if you're here, Mandula, could you set up a poll? Don't set it off yet. The poll is who gets, and it is the Pink Floyd because it's 60s, the Pink Floyd. Who gets the Pink Floyd? Is it Claire or is it Gafford? Don't set it off yet because we're going to hear Claire's story and then we're going to hear Gatford's rebuttal and then it goes to a vote. And Gatford, this thing of you saying someone claims a band and then that's it, I'm afraid that's not how it works. As you should know by now, as someone who's been listening to me for 15 years, I make up the rules as I go along. I'm loco.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
That's true. Claire, I'd love to hear your story about Pink Floyd, please.
Okay, so having seen them 3 times, twice at Earl's Court, once when the seating collapsed and the other one at...
you were at the seating collapse gig?
Yeah. Oh, everyone was stamping their feet in time, you know, to get that rhythmic boom, boom, boom.
That was a
boom,
big news
boom.
story. But just to clarify, at no point have you seen 60s The Pink Floyd, which is the actual band you're claiming. So you're talking about a completely different band.
Oh,
these are only 60s groups.
So Pink Floyd wasn't from the 60s, though, you're saying that?
You're claiming The Pink Floyd with Sid Barrett and then the shit they did after he left up until midnight on December 31st, 1969. So you're talking about a different band.
Okay, fair enough.
But let's hear your story about a different band.
So I was at Wembley Stadium, the old Wembley Stadium. We were outside waiting. And do you remember Panda Pop? Do you remember Panda
Pops? Yes, you saw them in my tuck shop at school.
Well, I had 2. I was very thirsty. I had 2 in quick succession. And I was surrounded by lots of heavy bikers and gentlemen on police horses. And I did the longest, most sustained burp out loud that I'd ever done. And there was a hushly silence. And I was thinking, I'm going to be lynched. And I got a round of applause from about 500 people in the queue.
Wow.
Best moment ever.
You chose not to tell the story about being at the gig where the seats collapsed. Huge news story. You chose to tell one about drinking Panda Pops. A geeky girl says, I know where Sid Barrett lives. Well, you'd be lucky. He's been dead about 5 years. Okay, so that was your story. You drank some Panda Pops at a concert by a different band. Gatford, let's hear your rebuttal. And then as soon as we've heard it, Mandula, let's hit... What is she doing? I'm pointing to Pats. What are you doing, Pats? Let's hit the button as soon as we've heard Gatford's rebuttal. Gatford, away you go.
Well, all I can say is that Pink Floyd, the Pink Floyd, was my uncle's favourite band. He held all their albums. He's now passed away.
No, not the Dead Rally.
And I think I should be allowed to keep the Pink Floyd in memory of that. And he had the gatefold albums. He had all the originals, first presses, and yeah.
Hang on, hang on a minute.
Emotional blackmail, I think.
It's a great story.
You weren't going for that with a story about the Panda Pops.
Gatford, just tell us a little bit more about your uncle, please. Could you tell us a little bit more about your uncle?
Yeah, he was very much into progressive rock and psychedelic rock. He had a lot of great albums. I learned about Genesis, the 70s Genesis from him. I didn't think 70s Genesis existed. I only heard Phil Collins singing. So that was really good. And yeah, he's been a big influence on my life. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be the man I am. I wouldn't be Gatford.
It's just got surreal.
Okay, that's great. We got everything we need. Mandula, let's set that poll going. Let's set that poll going. Let's see. So it's between Claire. People. Black Roger says, don't vote for Gatford. Playing the death card is underhand. It's legit. It's completely legit. Pop Azy says, not trying to sway the poll, but didn't Gatford say all the people in the chat were perverts?
Well, he wasn't wrong though, was he?
Who cares about the gatefolds? They were a rubbish band. Please be quiet. People are copying and pasting. Don't vote for Gatford. Playing the death card is underhand. No.
I think it's a legitimate move.
Hazy says, Snow Patrol have turned it round. I played a little bit of Snow Patrol under you, Gatford. Here we go. I can't not vote for Gatford now, says Gonzo.
Nightbot's moved, says text a friend, see how they're doing.
Not trying to sway the poll, but didn't Gatford kill a kitten? We don't know if that's true or not, but it's out there now. Okay, it's very, very close. It's 55% versus 45%. 56. It's
Deason says, key thing to remember is one of the people is Gatford.
Gatford would need some PA of some sort to sort out his inheritance tax on this if he gets it. I wouldn't be Gatford is not a positive in your argument, said David Turners.
Nelly says, I'm voting for Gatford because I liked his prank call to Bezic.
It's getting closer. It's 51, 49, 52. Oh, geez, Patty, what are you doing? You silly scared the life out of me. Gatford went through all the correct channels to claim the band. This is scandalous, says Jen. Ian resorting to playing Snow Patrol won it. Death of Family had that as their funeral song. It played in my emotion, says the Smiths. It's 49, it's 50-50! Oh, no. This is unprecedented! This is 50-50! Quick, Gatford, you got 10 seconds to give us something else. Go.
I've got nothing. I'm emotionally spent.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A real waste of airtime. We could have been doing an advert there, Gatford. Actually, you probably owe us about £60. Claire, you've got 10 seconds to try and push it over the line.
I had a fever. My hands swelled up like 2 balloons.
I said beaver.
And now I've got
the wrong
that feeling once again.
Time. Stop, please stop, please stop. Please be quiet now. We are in the dying seconds. I'm afraid that song has just nudged it the other way. It's 50-50 again. Oh my God, this is so close. We are voting for who gets the Pink Floyd. Who gets the Pink Floyd? Get those votes in, boys and girls, ladles and jelly spoons. It's 50-50.
I do have 12 children to feed.
Okay, well, okay.
Oh, who's playing on the heartstrings now?
We've got maybe 10 seconds left.
Well, it wasn't the heartstrings she was playing on by the sounds of it.
Okay. What do you mean then?
12 kids.
Banjo strings, right. It is the dying seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Gatford!
Nicked it.
You nicked it by one vote.
Done. Congratulations.
65 to
a worthy winner.
65 to 64. Yep. Well done, Gerald. I think they're gone. They're still there. How are you still there?
Oh dear.
I can't hang up on you.
You hang up. No, you hang up.
They're still there. Hello? Hang up. I can't hang up on you. I don't know why you're here. I don't mean that's rude, but
do you want me to hang up?
Yes, I can't hang up on you.
You hang up, Claire.
Here we go. You hang up first.
You hang up.
Gone.
Still there.
They're gone. Right. 0203 286 6370. That is what it's all about. Look at that fire.
It's beautiful and it smells deliciously smoky.
That was exciting. Here's the thing: the bands are up. You own a band, okay, but you got to defend it. It won't always be a public vote. Could be a judge's decision. Hazy said, please, for Gatford, it's restored my faith in justice in this game.
While that psychodrama was going on, there was another one happening down here. You may have noticed a bottle went over.
Yeah.
The cat likes to sit on the keyboard of the laptop. It's not an unusual thing. You know what the answer is? You have to get the cat a laptop.
Oh, your cat... I thought it was a real laptop when
you said it. It's a scratcher.
It's a cat scratcher.
I saw it because there's a thing on Twitter where cats will want to mimic you. They want to... You're interested in that, so they want to... So you get them their own.
Idiots.
It works.
Alistair.
Morning, Catherine. Hope you're well.
Big up yourself.
Right, now, Ian.
Yes, sir.
Ian,
yes, sir.
I've been looking into this thing that you seem to be Actually, you were very rude to me yesterday morning about this Kinks record.
I don't remember that in the slightest, Alice. I think you must have me confused with another phone-in show on Twitch.
The thing is this. You're right to say that it was... Is it David who wrote that song about the clown thing?
Yes. Okay. Wow. This is, by the way, this is the owner of the Kinks who's arguing about a Kinks solo record that he doesn't actually own.
Yeah.
But David wrote.
If someone wants to own Dave Davis's solo career from the 60s, you can do. Alistair does not own it.
But the thing is, it appears on a Kinks album. Now, if you accept the convention that when a band makes an album, even if separate people make the songs, it's known as a Kinks record.
Who released it as a single? Who released Death of a Clown as a single? Was it the Kinks or was it Dave Davis?
David
But
Davis.
presumably he only did that.
Excuse me, Alistair. Excuse me. It's a very simple question. There's two answers. There's one of two answers. The answers are either the Kinks or David, right? Who released as a single Death of a Clown? Was it the Kinks or was it David?
Well, it appears to be David.
Thank you very much for your call. Thank you very much for your call.
It was indeed David.
We had David on a Three Counties show. He used to follow me on Twitter for a while. I don't think he follows me anymore. Should we check see if David follows me? I don't think David follows me anymore.
David Davis.
I think we unfollowed each other. I kind of had a cull of people I was following. I think
he might not have realised the reason for that and thought,
David Davies doesn't follow me anymore.
Well, follow him.
I don't want to follow him.
Well, then don't be upset.
I wonder if the lead singer from the Turtles follows me still. Howard Kalen.
I wonder if he follows me. He used to. We had some quite good chats.
He follows me. I'm going to tweet him. Hey, brother, how you doing? Hey, brother, how are you doing? Oh, 203-286-6370.
Yes!
Is he still? Yeah, he's following me. But he might have muted us. I've muted some people.
Have you muted me?
I haven't muted you. I wouldn't mute you.
Me.
I wouldn't mute you. 0203-286-6370 is the phone. I'm going to play some ads for the plebs. Why don't we play ads? That means we're up to date with our ads, which is groovy. Don't forget, from July the 1st, this moves to Patreon. TLNA notifications have been turned off. Oh, I wonder. This moves to patreon.com/Iain and Catherine. Patreon.com/IAIN and Catherine with a K. So if you want to watch the whole show from July the 1st, you have to sign up to the Patreon. So some people are listening to this podcast on Patreon, and I apologise for boring you. You know this. But from July the 1st, we will be doing a 45-minute part of the show live, free to everyone. We're going to mix it up between Twitch and YouTube. I'm really looking for... First one's going to be on YouTube because I want to see what happens.
I want to see the difference.
I want those white supremacists to come and join us. I want to get that right-wing market like so many bellends are doing. I want to get it. So the first 45 minutes will be free. Then we go behind a paywall. And if you are a 666 or above Patreon, you will get sent that morning a link to watch the rest of the show. You also get loads of other bonuses like the full audio of the show. If you're £20 and above, we're making that into kind of like a groovy little channel, the £20 and above. You get bonus podcasts. You also get the home phone number of this guy, Paul Bodell. We'll be giving out his phone number to £20 and above. And you can use that phone. You can use and abuse that phone number as much as you want, but he doesn't know yet. Okay, let's go live. And we're live with you now, Paul.
Hello, Belfast.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Yeah, sehr gut, mein Herr.
Sehr good. I'm very glad I didn't get the Kinks on Sunday night, despite my best efforts, because they're just proven to be nothing but trouble there with Alistair.
I do think Alistair is making a pig's ear of it. You've got the Kinks, accept it. There's like 2 singles you haven't got. Let it go. Let it go, please.
Apologies for trying to hijack the Kinks on Sunday night, but what I'm not sorry for, and I'm really glad you played it, was God's Children, Iain.
That's a great song. It's a great song from kind of a very Kinks in the 70s. very hit and miss, primarily miss.
Was David good on that one?
David was great on that. It's a beautiful, beautiful song for the soundtrack to the movie Percy, British comedy starring Hugh Bennett about a man who has a penis transplant.
Oh, Percy
like
Filth.
low rent British sex comedy, and the Kinks did the soundtrack, and it's got one of the most beautiful songs in it. 2, 1, your time out is over. I hope you learnt a lesson.
Oh, what did I leave? I was so alone in my muted state. I did not enjoy it. I thought it was
if I do a Manchester accent, I get a punch in my BCG. Amy says, are the Supremes still available? Why don't you grow a pair of bollocks and phone up and find out? Don't go in the chat. If you really want the Supremes, why don't you? First of all, you should know if you really want the Supremes. Secondly, why don't you phone up and be a man, Amy?
Wow.
Be a man.
I don't think that's necessarily.
Be a man. Grow a pair of cojones and phone up. Find out if the Supremes, because if the Supremes are available, you might get them. If they're not available, yeah, you'll be humiliated. You look pathetic. But at least you've been a man. You've been a tough guy.
Being a man. It's being a man all about having great big bollocks. I didn't realise that.
0203. Yes, it is actually. My bollocks are huge. Well, one of them is. I think it's a condition. I should probably get that checked out.
It's funny that you consider having bollocks like a sign of manliness, because bollocks are like the most tender organs you can get. They're disabled.
Yeah, and yet
what you want to do is grow a fanny. They can take anything.
Your fanny can and has. Billy, you joined us at a really uncomfortable moment in our working relationship.
I'm not uncomfortable.
I do apologise.
I own it.
I do apologise.
Billy Hayes, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't own any bands at the moment. Desperate to get his hands on Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend and even John Entwistle, Johnny Twinkles, but he hasn't. Excuse me. I'm internet bullying you. I'm trolling you. Hasn't got close to them because they're owned by someone who doesn't even want them. Zoe. She's got the Who. Please be quiet, Billy Hayes. I'm trolling you. Zoe has got the Who opening up for the Jimi Hendrix Experience. She doesn't even want to see. She was going to turn up late to miss that. She's going to get in just in time to see them smash their guitars, and then there'll be a break, and then there'll be Hendrix will come on. That's how it's going to work. Billy hasn't even got there. Billy's not even got a ticket for the concert. Billy, how can we help you this evening?
I'm going rogue. Can I have the Wrecking Crew?
Oh, don't mention the Wrecking Crew to certain members of the Wrecking Crew. He deserves the Wrecking Crew. Tell him.
Billy.
Yes?
Many years ago when I was working at BBC Three Counties Radio, even though it was a small station, my email address was iain.lee@bbc.co.uk. So you could pretend to Americans that it was the BBC, and I abused that position. Okay. I wrote to one of my heroes. The email went like this. Dear Carol Kay, I'm a huge fan of yours. I really love the Wrecking Crew, and I love all of the records that you have personally played on. I play a little bass myself. I'm not very good, but you're a real inspiration to me. I'd love to invite you on to the radio show I do to chat about it. That's a nice email, right?
Lovely.
The reply I got, fuck you.
Seriously.
This is not even an exaggeration. There will be bad language coming up here, guys. NSFW. F you. There was no such band as the Wrecking Crew. That's some bullshit that Hal Blaine came up with to feed his ego. Oh. That man is a C.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest C's I've ever had the misfortune to work with. I will not come on your essy little show. I only do interviews with big organizations. You need to show me some respect. I don't want anything to do with you. Carol.
Wowzers.
It really upset me. It really upset me.
Reminds me about a call yesterday, to be honest.
That's what I learned
from
her.
I felt.
It really upset me, right?
Came out of nowhere.
And she's obviously insane. First of all, she lies about a lot of the records she played on.
But also the emails are long.
It was long. But also there were lots of stuff written in WordPad. She sent me like loads of files in WordPad that were kind of ramblings. So I sat on this for a while and I wrote back saying, "Dear Carol, I'm really disappointed by your email. I am a huge fan, even though that means nothing, but I wrote you a very polite, respectful email. You mentioned that you don't do interviews except with big organisations. As I said, I work for the BBC. In Britain, that's quite a big deal. Please don't ever use language like the C word in emails to me again. In fact, please don't write to me again. I'm very disappointed in you, Ian." That was the reply.
Didn't you write another one?
There was I posted them. I did post them on Facebook ages ago, but I don't know where they are now. I did keep them.
Awful, and there was no need for it. It was completely out of nowhere. And it was so disappointing because she's an icon. The woman is, I don't know whether we've put stuff on her, our hopes and imagination of what went on with her, but a single woman making her way in that way, a mum who managed to like hold her own and be brilliant and be respected. And yet that...
I don't know if Matty would be the only person that would still have those emails. I did post them on Facebook. Maybe if someone wants to look on my Facebook page.
I vaguely remember you sharing it on a show, actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's
and
proper...
it was proper. So, Billy...
So what we're saying is, do you still want to...
Well, there's as the bass player for the group you've mentioned said, there's no such group as the Wrecking Crew, Billy. It's just something that Hal Blaine came up with to feed his ego.
I'm not going to get a pound of this, right, am I?
Thanks so much, Billy, for your call, but please try again.
Carol, though.
Carol K, more like Carol C.
I like that. Well done.
That's not bad. It's only taken me 8 years to come up with it. It was incredible emails.
It was just so full of rage.
Oh, it was incredible.
Nowhere.
She does do bass guitar lessons online if you want them.
Sounds nice.
Hello there, Richard.
Hello. Good morning. Is it morning? Yeah, it is morning.
Good morning, mein Herr.
Good morning.
Yeah, as you can see, we've not taken the decorations down from Eurovision on Saturday.
Oh, I thought it was for Christmas. Okay.
That's my own fault. I'm a bit lazy. So
well, there's absolutely no need. It's your house, your rules. You do what you want.
European flag. Until Amanda Holden apologises, and I'm just going to leave it off.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
You're kidding me. You just did it.
What are you talking about?
It's okay for her to do it because she's a liberal lefty, but Amanda Holden does it. It's outrageous.
No, Amanda Holden just completely disregarded people's language, culture, etc. I did an impression of Crappy Nico.
All right, okay. Supposing I play a reggae...
She shouldn't sing like that. She doesn't want to hear it back.
Supposing I played a reggae man you didn't like, would you do an impression of a reggae man?
Probably not.
I mean, Alan Partridge nearly did, but...
yes.
But
Partridge has been great. I do think it's a different Partridge now that the Gibbons brothers write for him. It's different. I know that Iannucci and the other fella kind of went off it. They don't write for him anymore, and I think they've said they don't really like the direction that he's gone.
Oh, right.
Because it's not, and it isn't Partridge because he's successful. It is different, but
but I just love the little touches, like how long it takes him to cross the floor and how noisy his heels are.
Yeah.
It's
brilliant. It's brilliant, but I do think it's a different character, really. But it's brilliant. I think the Gibbons brothers are awesome. Those audiobooks are the works of art. The one where he's walking in his father's footsteps or whatever it is.
Footsteps of my father.
I need to listen to that again. Those are works of art. Those audiobooks. Oh, I don't think I've listened to all of the whole.
Oh, they're so good.
Anyway, Richard.
Yes, I don't think there can be any bad Partridge. I think that's the thing. He's just such a great character in and of himself, especially for someone who's vaguely in the industry. He's just a fascinating study of so many people.
I really like.
But he's an amalgamation with so many people. It's brilliant.
I really liked the movie as well. We went to see the movie, and I really liked it. I thought it was funny. You know, we were there with all of our local radio friends, and we'd come from doing a local radio breakfast show, and then we sat in the cinema watching Alpha Papa, and I thought it was funny. In fact, maybe I'll watch that again this afternoon.
It's something to do, isn't it? I'm very impressed, by the way, because I was trying to do. We did our first live. I do a rugby league show, and we did it on YouTube and Facebook. We used to do it before the pandemic, and we've done it on Zoom over the last 14 months. But yesterday, because we're allowed out and to meet up and stuff, we did it live once again. But it didn't work properly because I don't have the technological skills of you two, so I'm just editing it at the minute.
This is one of my gifts.
Thing.
Fans of the show will know.
Technologies.
I have never studied computing.
Not even read the instructions.
I haven't, and yet I seem to be blessed with just an innate sensibility of how to communicate with technology. It just comes to me. Some people it does. Some people it does, Richard.
I've got a degree in. You know, what a waste of 3 years of my life that was, going to Barnsley College to study the great world of media, making crap films and messing around for 3 years and getting drunk mainly on a Monday night and a Wednesday night and
okay, we're
a
getting
Friday.
too much of a glimpse into your life there. It's a little bit unpleasant, making me
Can I claim a band from the 60s?
You might be able to.
I don't really know much about music, even though I was on local radio for a while. I just wanted to be famous. Can I have Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, please? And do they count as because it's like a person and some people in the background?
Well, here's the thing. I think Frankie Valli isn't Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons the 70s incarnation of the Four Seasons?
So should I have just said the Four Seasons?
Well, I think in the 60s...
Yeah, didn't he insist on having his name on it later on?
Well, in the 60s it was just the Four Seasons. No, I think everyone else left. Bob Gersio carried on writing and producing, but left the performing group. I've seen Jersey Boys.
That film was bloody awful.
The film was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was shocking, and I like...
The play was great.
Crap.
The musical was great. Jukebox musical of the Four Seasons. Jeff says he should be begging for this band. That's one of the songs from the group. Well done. That's great. The answer is yes.
Oh, lovely.
We just need to hone in. We're fair. Bob Gaudio, not Bob Gersio. Gersio was the producer of Chicago. Apologies. Thank you. We're just working out what we're going to call them. Probably need to scroll up a little bit faster. You're in 1959,
You're on Wikipedia
Catherine.
as well, yeah.
You're on 1959.
They had about 1 million names as well, which doesn't help.
Okay, Catherine's going too slowly. So I'm going to say...
the Four Seasons in 65.
Okay, so we know mid-60s it was Four Seasons. What about 69, 70?
Oh, there's a lot of words.
Okay, you got Frankie. We're going to call it the Four Seasons.
Thanks. Just because we can't be bothered to research.
We're going to call it the Four Seasons. It's yours. It will go on the list. Thank you. Goodbye.
That was shocking, that film, wasn't it?
It was unwatchable, wasn't it?
We tried it on the plane.
Did Clint Eastwood direct it?
Yes. Didn't we try it on the plane over? Watching the film on the plane over to New York City. So we were in the mood for it.
Yeah, it was shit.
We bailed.
Yeah, it was shit.
We bailed.
But a great band.
I prefer the Time Box version of Begging. That's a proper version. What are you looking at now?
There's a lot of smoke coming off that wood.
You got damn wood.
Bloody bastard. Why is that? I need to close this. This is, by the way, this is some show today. We are in. Oh, that's the wrong computer to do that on. How do I? Oh, I go here, don't I, to close something? Force quit.
Technological dexterity he was talking about.
It's Lulu, which is a song by the Boo Radleys. Their follow-up to that morning song. Morning. It's Lulu.
How are you diddling?
What can we do for you?
Can I have the Seekers, please?
Could you have the Seekers, please?
So, the Seekers. Now, tell me about the Seekers, because I only really know the new Seekers, which were the 70s. Tell me about the Seekers.
Well, the Seekers became the new Seekers, but they had Georgie Girl and Morning Time, the Train song. I just like him.
That is some song.
She just likes him. Why should she justify this?
Hang on. Wasn't it Julie Felix that sang the Morning Town thing?
I think they did it as well.
Because I met Julie Felix. I met her. The reception of Three Counties Radio.
Oh.
I went, oh my God, it's Julie Felix. That's some song. talked about songs yesterday that create a vibe. Morningtown Ride. Oh, down from Morningtown, many miles away. That creates a vibe. You got the Seekers, Lulu. I'm not going to turn you down. You're one of life's good people. And good people get good things. Well, good people get mediocre things. So you've got the Seekers.
They normally finish last.
Thank you very much.
Good guys.
Yeah. And can I just make this clear? And I'm going to use indoor language here, Lulu. A-holes, assholes. A-holes often come away with nothing.
Oh, okay.
And I think that some people, I'm not mentioning any names, but some of you might be getting like a hazy image in your head. I don't want to mention anyone because I don't want to embarrass them on stream. That would be awful. It would be against the TOS, in terms of condition, TOS of the thing, in terms of conditions. Service terms. But some a-holes don't get anything.
Yeah, but some nice people don't get anything either.
No. You're a nice person. You got the Seekers.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much indeed.
Woohoo!
Can someone clip that
the
audio woohoo and send it to me, please? Just have a little update on.
You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe. You are sleeping. You do not want to believe.
Shit, I'm awake.
There we go. That's that sorted.
That first voice was that Nico.
Okay, let's go to Blackpool. Let's go to Blackpool.
Do you want a brew?
I'd love a cup of coffee, please.
Don't.
I love a
Get
cup
Blackpool
of coffee.
on and I'll sort out the
I got a pop.
brew.
I got a pop to Tesco to buy some more fresh coffee. So
Oh.
I'd love a cup of instant coffee, please.
Okay, I'll do that. You are sleeping.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
Oh, this is how these two should go like this. Here we go.
Shit, I'm awake. Good morning, lovely jubbly.
Why have I only just worked that out? Why have I only just worked that out? Oh, thank you, Mandy. Let's just do a little technical stuff. This is some show. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I envy you. I would like to listen to a podcast. I would like to listen to a podcast as good as this. Nice person, you got the Seekers.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much indeed. There we go. So we can just click that. This is how it is. This is how good we are. Look, we just go that. There we go.
I would like to listen to a podcast as good as this.
Oh. No, that's incorrect data. Hang on a minute, guys. I need to do that. I just need to do...
Woohoo!
Nice person, you got the Seekers.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much indeed. Hang on.
Woohoo!
Nice person, you got the Seekers.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. We got it. We're just doing some technical stuff.
Woohoo! Thank you very much indeed. Woohoo! Nice person, you got...
There we go. Get rid of that. And we're going to save that as an MP3. This is how life works. This is how we talked earlier on about my technical skills. Woo-hoo. There we go. Save that. Save that. Then we've got to email it to myself so I can get it on my computer. Compose. To Ian. And we call that woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. And we can add it. This is great fun, right? We're having so much fun learning and excitement. Back on Talk Radio, Sam would be doing this for me. This is why I miss being on the radio, because Sam would be doing this for me. I got to do it. I got to do it myself. And we're going to watch Blackpool in a minute, which would be very, very exciting. Just need to get that email. Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys, please. Can we just hang on one goddamn minute? What is the pressure? Why is everyone so pressured here today? Change that to that, to that, to that. We go to Gmail. We're there. We're there. We're literally seconds away from one of the greatest, slickest. Click to add sound. Woohoo. Boost it. We boost it. We boost it. We tighten it up a little bit. There we go. We go there. Oh, hello. Woohoo! Thank you very much indeed. Now we got a show, guys. Now we got a show. I am Butterfly in a Gada da Vida. Did we have one of... No, we had one of Vanilla Fudge. We interviewed one of Vanilla Fudge for the radio show. With the greatest of respect, it was perhaps the dullest interview we've ever done. And so we didn't play it on the radio. We played some dull interviews. We didn't play it on the radio. We put it out as a podcast. And I feel bad saying that, but it really wasn't. It wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't up to snuff. Right. Let's crack on. Let's go to Blackpool. I want to go to Blackpool. And just why is that not doing that? You having fun? You having fun? I'm having fun. If you're not, what's Big Boy doing? Well, here's the thing. I think it's Pats is the troublemaker. Could I have a banana, please, Catherine? Yes. Did you bring your thread and needle? Yes. Thank you. You can still call us while we're doing this nonsense, by the way. You can. Oh, also, if you want to write to us, you can. TLNA, P.O. Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 229TE. TLNA, P.O. Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 229TE. I have to say, my heated blanket is broken. Don't know why I feel the need to mention it there, and it's my birthday coming up soon. They'll be fine. Just kick him.
He's just gone back in. I've just kicked him out and he's gone back in again.
Well, you got a lot. When you kick him out, you got a lot of the thing in it.
Right.
Right. Let's go to.
There it is.
Right. Big Boy, out. Out. Go. Out. I'm not having it, mate. I'm not having it. Honestly, you are yay close to being rehomed. Let me see how she is. You talk to the boys and girls. I'll talk to Lux.
Oh dear.
Oh, she's cleaned herself. Look. Oh, darling. Lucky.
Cats.
No, Luxie's gone. She's peed herself again. Right. Well, he's getting very close to getting rehomed.
It's all there was an uneasy peace for a while, but it seems to kick off quite a lot. Big Boy's on the step outside now, peeping in, knowing he's been. He went out and started on Patsy, then he went and started on Lucky. I kicked him out of the living room. As soon as I came back in here, he went tiptoeing back in again. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, he's on the naughty step. These poor cats. You like mutts?
I'll be a couple of minutes.
Up you jump. Here she is. This is Lucky. This is Mucky. Had that awful moment with our dog Jasper. It's horrible when he kicks off. I know. No, Brown Eyes Dolly, he didn't say it had been cancelled. He said it had been postponed because I saw him saying it. It's postponed to next week because they've got a lot of Bashir stuff to get through this week for obvious reasons, apparently. So that's what's going on there. What's on the tapes? I feel like Willow could hold her own against Big Boy. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. She's quite big and imposing, but I don't know whether actually you'd want to put money on her in a fight. I'm slightly concerned that when we get our new kitten, we're going to see that side of her, but let's see. When the Feliway runs out, our cats get antsy. I bought some of that stuff. I don't know whether it makes any difference. I mean, she used to lie around a lot before. We got this Feliway plug-in, which is supposed to give out some sort of pheromone or something. Oh, bless her.
Come here, darling heart. Come here. He's gone.
Because she was scratching the furniture. So we use that, and she's not doing it so much, but that might be because every time she goes near the furniture with her claws like that, with no!
He's gone. Come here, baby. He's gone. Come here. Come here, darling. Hey.
Poor love.
I think I'm going to have to get rid of him. I can't have him doing this.
I wonder whether he needs like some sort of mood balancer. Thinking back to old episodes of Jackson Galaxy.
Let me speak. I'll speak to the all done pets people.
Yeah,
They know
see
their
what they
stuff.
recommend.
But I do think I can't have him.
No, and it seems to be happening.
It's happening a bit
regularly
more recently. So I can't have him. I mean, it would break my heart to get rid of him. He's kind of one of my greatest triumphs.
Yeah, but maybe he needs to be in a house with no other cats.
Yeah. That would break my heart,
I
but
know.
maybe it's right. Maybe it's right. You know, scratch the boys once each, but
This is no good, and he went back in again after being kicked out. That's the thing. He was determined. After he'd already started on Patsy.
I think Pat's actually starts it. She's a shit stirrer. I don't want to give him catnip. Catnip gets him more excited. I don't want to excite him. I want to de-excite him. Let me speak to the all done pets. It would break my heart to get rid of him, but I have been considering it for a while. Oh, that would kill me. Oh, it's making me upset thinking about it. Selling I read Pete's comment. Oh.
Yeah. Have a word with all done pets. They know their stuff.
Time for a banana, I think.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I'll do, Alan. Oh, these bananas, they're just like dicks.
If your dick looks like a banana, you need to see a doctor.
That's a very lovely comment to write, Pete. Thank you. I will speak to All Done Pets, who are brilliant, which is where I got Lucky and Mucky from. But it's too. I can't.
And that's no good. Poor looks.
No, she's pissed herself. There's pee everywhere. And she's getting she's always been a little bit nervous, but she's getting a bit more nervous. So,
isn't it funny? Because at one point she was at the top of the tree.
yeah.
And now it looks like she's the scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
Poor love.
Oh, that would break my heart. But you've got to be sensible, isn't it?
Hello, looks. Come here, darling. It's all right. He's not coming in. There you are. Little sweetheart. Let's go to Blackpool.
Let's go to Blackpool. Now, yesterday we had Bomb. What was the teaser for today?
Oh, a missing kid.
Ooh,
Dirty dog.
And there's a security guard going, oh, I don't know where he is.
There was something else. There was a third thing. Missing kid, dirty dog.
And bloke shouting to get some broken rides.
Yeah.
Working.
Just get it off and get moving
Right,
again.
Let's get to YouTube, Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
A pleasure beach. We never did find that, did we? A pleasure beach.
No, we didn't. Almost as if it didn't exist.
It does exist.
You say.
It's right here.
We may have seen we've seen the beginning of this episode. It's on another.
But we can do a recap. Some of these people are Americans. They like a recap.
Yeah, let's go back. We can watch it.
Oh,
it was spousal abuse. Was that this episode?
No, that was the end of the last one.
There's a marriage.
There was a neck grab. The pink police grabbed
no,
onto that kid.
No, but we watched. I'm talking about the first 2 minutes that we watched. So let's have a little look-see. Let me just play some ads.
St. John, the first time I heard of Pleasure Beach, I thought it might have been a nudist beach.
Oh, just a beach where everyone is tossing each other off.
Pleasure.
My pleasure.
No, that's Gran Canaria, isn't it?
My pleasure, sir.
In the dunes.
Okay, so let's go and have a little.
So I hear.
So this is the beginning. This is when we have to swap tapes.
Oh, first coffee of the day.
Oh, first coffee of the day.
School's out and it's high season. Blackpool Pleasure Beach is heaving with families and children. They may not look very threatening, but security guard Bill Mullin isn't taking any chances.
Stab vest.
Body armour.
The man in charge of the park, Jim Rowland, reckons Bill is overtooled.
He's got more pouches on there than Batman. I mean, Jesus, he has, honest to God. One day, you will see him on the Tom Sawyer Bridge, take this thing out of his utility belt, throw it across, it'll sling around on the Big Dipper, and he'll swing across the river. because he has it all.
He's a big Batman fan, that guy.
Just calling for assistance now.
But today it looks as though Bill might need his utility belt.
Excuse me.
Spousal
A
abuse.
Barney has broken out in the kids' park, where a man has been spotted punching his wife. An off-duty policeman has stepped in to sort it out.
Yeah.
Who's it, who?
Are these two battling away? From my colleague, I believe you're a police officer.
Yeah, you're just trying to stop a woman getting beaten up.
Right, well, that's what I want to obviously find out what's going on.
He's number 4, by the way. Just in case you're wondering what he's number 4. He's number 4.
I saw this guy hit the woman pulling her hair.
Yeah.
So I saw him do it twice. I thought, well, he's going to beat her up in a minute. So I walked across to try and sort it out.
Yeah.
And as I came across, he started punching her. So I just tried to stand between him, and all his brothers were telling me to go away before I got hurt and all this.
What's his wife like? She wanted to press any complaints?
No.
She's not? Right.
Do you hear that? No, it's just a domestic. Punching her.
Yeah, it's been a heated domestic down here. It's sorted out now. There's an off-duty police officer involved in it, but he's given me his details. And all allegations have been removed now, and they're all leaving.
All allegations have been removed, guys.
Wonder why? Is it because he'll punch her in front of people? So what would he do behind closed doors? I wonder.
Well, St. John, actually, chavs is kind of an offensive word. So I don't know, you don't know that. It's kind of a word that some people would consider offensive. I'm not saying that to embarrass you or anything. I'm not calling you out for it. You don't know. You're an American, and you have some scum will feed you stuff.
Scum is sometimes thought of as an offensive word.
But only to scumbags.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. So any more of that, and we'll ban you from our page. All right.
There's domestic harmony at the front gate. Pete and Julie have just got married, and they've come to the pleasure beach to celebrate.
Congratulations.
But what I like is this guy. Is this Alexi Sale here with the tight jacket there? That's what's going on.
Hadn't noticed him before.
Yeah, we go.
Missions manager Keith Allen will do the honours.
Congratulations. Can I get it? Mr. Brown? Yeah. Terry!
The mannequin.
Okay, now we go. So now we're going to jump. We're going to jump forward.
Go with us and book all your activities in one place.
Goodbye.
Expedia.
Well, not really
it matters who you travel with.
Oh, jeez. These people haven't paid to advertise on our channel. Goodbye.
Beating up his wife has not left the park.
Oh.
They're together again, but they're both refusing to leave. They claim that 2 of their children have gone missing.
Looking for the 2 lads?
Right, so they're going to show them, are they?
Their kids aren't ever there. They haven't got kids there. They claim that 2 of their children are missing. They're doing it just so they can stay in the park. This is great. This is absolutely great.
Right, well, once you find your kids, can you leave the park, please?
Just give £10 a piece for bands.
We'll get the money back.
Yeah, we've just given...
Oh, did you see that? That was NSFW.
That was a close-up bird.
NSFW.
£10 a piece for bands.
Well, can I not ask her where the kids is? I've got a little lad missing.
Yeah, well, if you give us our money back, we'll leave the park.
What's the problem?
Whoa, 2 kids missing, but if you give us our money back, we'll leave the park.
There's no kids missing. So they're going to go on a hunt. This is the hunt for the kids. The kids do not exist.
Invisible.
She's scared. 2 of her fictional children are missing.
That's
She's
how many?
lashing out. 2.
2.
2.
1, 2.
Now, if you would do a proper job instead of standing there, you should be looking for them. Can you say that, officer?
We've got here for a call of violence. That's what we've arrived here for. We've got here because there's been a report of violence.
Where's the violence?
Well, obviously it's finished now, hasn't it?
Violence by a police officer coming sparring up doing his confirm.
Get the details of these kids. We'll get it put out on the air.
Right, you want to write the details down and I'll sort it out.
Sir, I'm a gypsy.
Right.
I can't read and write.
Just explain to him who you lost and what they look like then.
Andrew.
Tread carefully, chat. Tread carefully.
And sailors.
Yeah, what's it?
Sailors.
Can you spell that, please?
No, sailors. I can't read and write. That's his name, Sailors. 1 Andrew and 1 Sailors.
Yeah, what? We've got a surname?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smith.
Smith, thank you.
I don't think this young lady's telling the truth.
Pete and Julie want to launch their married life with a glass of bubbly.
Okay, so why are we going towards the big one?
You go on there, you spill it.
I didn't get a glass of bubbly in the back of my wedding car.
What did you get?
Now.
Oh, I got...
I've got a ride in a posh car.
I got a glass of cream soda.
Got nothing.
Glass of cream soda in mine.
At the top of the world's tallest roller coaster, the big...
I'm too old to twitch. I'm not going to give you the... I'm not going to read that out. Disgusting. Outrageous.
One.
Catherine enjoyed it, though. He means a penis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, goes make sure I got it. Okay, disgusting.
Has let them jump the
NSFW.
queue.
They jumped the queue. Whoa.
Also, he's wearing no pants in Blackpool. It's not going to be a big one anymore.
Yeah, on a ride.
Roller coaster, the big one. Keith has let them jump the queue.
Boo.
Or hooray? I don't know. What are we supposed to feel?
I would boo them.
Please do not stand up. Do not wave your arms in the air.
Actually, it could be quite dangerous with a veil flapping about. Okay. You want to sit on that bad boy.
I'll see you at the top. Okay.
I mean the veil.
Security have been given the runaround. The so-called missing children have reappeared.
There's one.
You've got one.
Oh, she did have real children. I apologise.
There's two.
You got them too.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on, let me come with you.
We've got your kids now. Your kids are back.
Yes.
Right. We've got to let you stay on the park. Right.
Ooh.
Hang on, I believe I have a sound effect for that. Just bear with.
I am broken Britain.
But I don't want another call back down for a domestic violence again.
But there's no domestic in it. Where's the domestic?
Anyway, we don't want another call back down. Or next time we'll have to leave.
Found them now.
Right, thank you. The worst you can get. Don't get involved.
Good lenders then.
If you try and arrest one of them, the other one will turn on you.
Yeah.
Even though that one's just beat him up. You know, the husband might beat the wife up, and you arrest the husband for beating the wife up. And the wife will turn around and hit you. Don't hit my husband, don't. And you're like, what?
Why are you arresting my husband? You're not a
Now he's now
copper.
got. He's been humiliated. He's been humiliated. We need to see him get violent with someone else, and we will see him get violent with someone else.
Same. Well, you arrest the wife, and the husband lays into it.
Have a glass of champagne. Have a glass each.
235 feet.
Yeah, didn't use his utility belt, did he, Billy?
Above the
It's only
fray,
got butties in it.
they've stopped for the toast.
Congratulations.
Jesus, what is going on? They're all stood up there. Flipping heck! This is horrendous.
Is he going to be stood there at the side of the bed later on? Right, what you want to do now? What you want to do now?
This is horrible. They're stood up there.
Confetti. Who's in charge of the confetti? Right.
I think it's absolutely marvellous. Something different that they will remember all their lives. When I think of my wedding, all prim, and all this is so exciting, isn't it?
Oh, she's making the best of it.
She's got a queue longer. You got a queue an extra 40 minutes because those dickheads up there. Oh, look at that. Watch that sigh.
And all this is so
At the end.
exciting, isn't it?
That little sigh at the end. She hates
She's
her
like-
husband.
Also, she's thinking, why couldn't they have just got like one of them nice country park hotels like Arlinda did?
Also, she's thinking of
What? The big one.
Peen.
They are mad, but it's nice mad.
Congratulations.
All right, can you go now, players?
Oh, this is
Down
horrible.
there somewhere. Look after your missus. All right. See you later.
She should look after him, mate. Why they stood up there? Oh, that's even worse than going on that bloody horrible ride. Oh, it's horrible. No.
That veil. She's going to do an Isadora Duncan.
Don't get the reference, but I like it.
Long scarf, sports car, opera star. No Ed. The Isadora Duncan
How did she wear
story.
a scarf then?
Well, she had a head to begin with.
Okay.
She got it
Oh, I
pulled off.
got you. I'm sorry, I missed
If Pete and Julie want to start a family, help is at hand.
This fella, just leave it. You could be too
Ripley's
helpful.
Believe It or Not Museum of the Weird and Wonderful is preparing...
Is an absolute rip-off and a con. When they got rid of the Trocadero in London, which I was writing about yesterday for my latest Retro Gamer article, thank you very much indeed, that they got rid of the Trocadero and they replaced it with Ripley's Believe It or Not. I thought, go and check that out. It's a statue of Robert Pershing Waddler. It's about 30 quid to get in, just go and look at silly stuff.
Also, I don't believe it. Not.
Okay, well, they give you that option. It's either option. But it was like 30 quid. I was like, fuck, get the fuck out. remember they Madame Tussauds had what did they call it? Like, I bet you went, Billy. It was like called Rock Palace or something.
Rock Circus.
Rock Circus.
Wasn't that in the Trocadero?
Yeah,
I really wanted to go there. They had a Tina Turner.
Literally just talking about the Trocadero, because I wrote it for my Lotus Retro game. Rock Circus, and it was shit. It was Madame Tussauds, but for rock. We went on a school trip to Rock Circus, and the best thing was, I sat down on a bench to read something, and I looked, and there was a fella sat next to me with the headphones on, because it was all headphones. And I looked, so he's not moving. Oh, it was fake Brian Wilson. Fake Brian Wilson. Anyway.
To exhibit 2 fertility statues.
God. Like I said, not.
The Bowley tribe in North Africa. They're said to be powerful magic. Public Relations Director Helena...
Oh, this woman. I mean, I only dislike her because of her job title. I don't like PR people. PR people...
You get the occasional good one, but in my experience, a lot of them
O'Neill
are bullshitters.
is on her way over to discuss the arrangements.
These fertility statues...
You need to rub your peen and your VJ on there. You need to rub it, and so we're going to do it. We're going to get the manager to do it and get some photographs.
Ladies that want to have...
Just reminded me of that Victoria Wood Fly in the Wall documentary she did about the hospital. She said we're having some tests done. Fertility, don't know what they're for.
Well.
Fertility.
I didn't find Victoria Wood very funny.
I did.
There we go, and that's life. That's life.
That is life.
That's life.
Right
Believe
there.
it or not. Coffee
Believe
Talk
it.
says, I have a side job driving party buses. We do weddings. I watched a bride pee into a whiskey glass to avoid getting the dress down to go. Kind of unique. Most guys don't get to see that. Most guys don't want to see that. St. John says, what about Peter PR? Yes, we love Peter PR. And Coffee Talk then goes on to say, that's talent.
babies, touch them, and suddenly miracles happen. And
That's not how babies are made. Beat you to it.
Ladies are sending in things from all around the world, and the staff who unpack the boxes have got to keep gloves on. And
No.
They've got them in Florida, and ladies who work there who've been trying for years to have a family suddenly.
Maybe they should leave the mask alone and actually find a
The
fella.
statues have been on a world tour. Apparently, they've triggered off 307 pregnancies.
I need to have a different chat with my boys. I got it all wrong.
So far.
What we're doing then? Where are we up to?
We're still looking at the 5th of May.
Yeah.
Paul Stevenson is the manager of Ripley's.
Yeah, it's Paul Stevenson and Steve Davis, it looks like.
And Mike Brown is in charge of our...
Mike Brown, apologies.
Arcades.
What's the actual height of them? How tall are they?
But the size
Why does it matter?
Size doesn't matter.
My staff have already refused.
Really?
to talk
We've
to
got a boycott on. Yes, okay. Sometimes you can be a bit cynical, but if all these genuine families and ladies are saying that.
It's Ripley's Believe It or Not. This isn't like some proper... It's not a proper museum or a laboratory. It's a bunch of shit from all over the world that you charge a fortune for.
If all these genuine ladies are ... The word "if" there carrying an awful lot.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of work there, isn't it?
After years and years of trying that they've got pregnant, then, you know...
Maybe it's the trying.
Maybe you don't understand it, but I mean...
Maybe it's the years and years of trying.
This woman invented fake news. This woman is fake
She
news
knows as well. Look at his face.
personified.
Cover her mouth up, because there's bullshit coming out of there. But the eyes.
Okay, they can't see what you're doing.
Well, do it
They need
yourselves
to
at
do
home.
You need
Try
to
it
do
at home.
You need to do this at home.
Those
we
are-
can't help you with this.
Tell you what they are. The eagles know.
We can't help you with this.
Lion eyes.
Here we go.
Lying, not lion.
Good idea.
Is it?
Lion eyes.
Is it lion or lion?
Lying.
Is it?
What did you think it was?
First in line to try her luck will be Louise Stevenson.
You wouldn't be able
the
to hide
manager's
lion
wife.
eyes. They're quite big faces.
I do believe it, yes. Yeah, I do.
Posh.
Looking forward to them
You know
coming.
why they're using scissors there? Because the cameras.
Yeah.
Normally it's
She was pregnant early on this year, and she lost it to ectopic pregnancy, so it hit her quite hard, really.
And the smile on the face is because...
Everything's okay now. We've had the all clear and everything, we've had the tests and everything.
We'll have to see. I mean, I'll have a go touching the statues and see.
This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. Did I mention it's awful?
I heard that.
Was it me or you? I thought that was you.
It wasn't me.
What happens then? Obviously, you need the male to help you.
Just, by the way, just great door opening.
What happens then? Obviously, you need the male to help you.
No.
Bill's had his fill of young males, especially when they've had their...
What? What kind of sentence is that?
I wasn't listening. Let me listen again. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Bill's had his fill of young males.
Maybe he should be stripped of his badge. It's supposed to be working.
Good lad. Bill's a player.
Wow.
Bill's a player. You're right, Hazy. I do need to just indulge me, guys. Just indulge me.
Especially... Bill's had his fill of young males, especially...
Okay, thank you. Just...
especially... Bill's had his fill of young males, especially... Bill's had his fill of young males.
Right, as a voiceover person, when you're giving something like that, do you go, what, really?
Bill
Or do you just read it?
Full. Well, it's obviously written to be a little bit...
do you think?
Yes, it's written to be a little bit saucy. Oh, it's... I can send it from this email. So it's there. It's 89alternative@gmail.com.
Bill.
Actually, let's do that because I'm not...
The old Bill.
Bill.
Dirty Bill.
Bill. Send that. Thank you, Hazy. There we go. Cancel that. Send that. This is fun. This is
they're referring to males because you need help from the male, is what she said. So they're doing a sort of bridge to the next scene. But what they've done there is they've made Bill sound like a greedy lover.
Like a condom. Oh my god! That's what they made it sound like. Condom. Isn't it though?
My God!
Isn't it though? Isn't it? I mean, it's disgusting, really.
And here we are again.
We've got a nice little system for clipping stuff. It works beautifully and it only kills the vibe ever so slightly.
But
Bill's had his fill of young males.
Yes, man. Naughty Bill. Anyway.
When they've had their fill of drink.
How far behind me?
No.
Yeah, I spotted him. It's all right, thanks.
Suddenly it's abusive. Here we go. Grab him by the throat.
No, too late. Thank you. I'll have them.
Can you not hear?
He's a greedy
Let it go.
lover.
Let it go.
I mean, look at us,
Can you hear it?
I'm going home, right?
Go on.
You just took my pint off me.
Yeah, goodbye.
I'm just going home.
Goodbye.
You took my pint. I mean, no, but can I say something to the camera?
Take him off the park.
Can I say something to the camera? Yeah. That's what happened.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach puts on a magic show twice.
Mystique, starring Richard De Vere.
Oh, not starring...
Master magician. Also...
I thought Alicia Dixon was in that.
And K9 Schnorbitz. K9 superstar Schnorbitz is rocking up. Now, Bernie...
There's a picture with Bernie
Cliff,
there, but
what's his
obviously
name?
Bernie's not there.
No,
Bernie...
Winters.
Dead.
Twice nightly. This year, it stars Richard De Vere with his canine companion.
What? That's Siegfried or Roy, isn't it?
Richard, too, has
they
fertility
stuck
on
to
his
dogs.
mind.
We're going to the kennels. We're going to Schnorbitz's boyfriend, which should prove quite interesting, because now is the time to get Schnorbitz in the family way. With fingers crossed, we might get
Schnorbitz is a girl.
the new...
MB Dragon, please be careful. Unless you have evidence, I think there has been at least 3 Schnorbitz dogs. Unless you have evidence of that, that is a highly...
Be careful.
First of all, my hair looks great. That is a highly contentious thing you're saying. That is libel. That is libel.
New Schnorbitz from the litter. That's if everything goes to...
Oh, hang on. Well, hang on a minute. I take that back. Listen to what he says. A new
With fingers
Schnorbitz.
crossed, we might get the new Schnorbitz from the litter. That's...
Okay, fine, I take that back. You're absolutely correct. Loads of Schnorbitses.
If everything goes...
There's no Schnorbits like Schnorbitsness.
Schnorbits is a famous performing dog who starred on TV with the late Bernie Winters.
Right. If Schnorbits were a famous performing dog, you wouldn't need to say that.
Yeah, and also, is that the Schnorbits that performed on TV with the late Bernie Winters?
I know he's got a big tag around his neck saying Schnorbits, but I don't believe this anymore. That's certainly not the real Bernie Winters.
Trying to think of another joke.
Actually, she's the latest in a long line of Schnorbits.
I owe a real apology to...
Close up, you'd need to do a close-up face. Sincere.
MB Dragon, I would like to apologise most sincerely for calling you out for your message that was actually correct. But however, I'm not going to make an apology because I think you displayed arrogance by throwing that grenade in there. So actually, his apology is denied. So just think on that. Just think on that, actually. I hope you've learnt your lesson.
And Richard doesn't want her to be the last.
Hi,
hello.
Hello, darling.
So is
That's not... No, there'll be a dog inside, right?
What?
There'll be a dog inside the house. There's not the lady.
She's not going to do the deed now.
Okay.
Are they ready to meet, do you think?
Well, I'll give Lindsay a shout.
Okay.
And we'll bring him out for you.
Don't do it on the doorstep.
Let her in, for God's sake.
By the way, who's this great chauffeur?
Bringing him out on the doorstep. This is like one of them Tinder dates.
Go on then, go and say that.
Go on.
At least give her a drink first.
Yeah, we should have a brandy barrel.
Go and say hello.
Ooh, yeah, that's it. Bald now. He's bald now, that guy.
Maybe Jason's a bit scared.
She isn't really ready.
He doesn't want to do it. Yeah, maybe he's got a bit of
You'll
class.
soon know when she's ready with Jason.
Well, no comment, none needed, really, is there?
How old are you? 17. How old are you?
17, he's drove you.
I can smell it off you. I can smell it off you.
Why would you, if you've been drinking, why would you say 17? You'd say 18. Yeah. Then if they ask for ID, then it gets tricky. No, he doesn't. You just say you haven't got any on you. Say you're 18.
You ID on you?
Bill is close to the end of his tether. More young drunks
Right, watch this young man's... I think we need to go up here because we've seen this shot, so...
have been throwing their weight around.
The right operator witness is spitting on a young girl for no reason whatsoever. I didn't know.
Well, actually, so I do have a reason for spitting on a young girl. If you'll hear me, she was on fire. I was not full of urine. That's why I'm drinking to try and make the urine. The only liquid I had on me was spittle. So actually, there was a reason, sir.
Sorry, lads, off the park.
No, I don't know what. I don't know what.
Don't get nasty.
I'm not getting nasty, but I
Come on then. Towards the gate, please.
I want money back.
No.
No, I want my money back.
Are you not leaving the park? You're refusing to leave the park?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Oh.
Can you just move out of the way, please, folks?
I want money back. No.
Totes unnecessary. That guy's got cuffs. You should have cuffed him.
I don't think you're even allowed to cuff him.
Battered him.
You're not a real. He's not his real dad, and he's not a real policeman.
That is outrageous.
Stand there.
All right.
He's going to cuff him. He is going to cuff him.
If he's not careful, he'll end up in choking.
Well, he just was in choky when he grabbed him around the neck.
I'll go. Please, I'll go.
You're going to leave?
Yeah. All right, but what happens?
Come on, lads, out of the way.
What about money?
Sorry, but you're not getting your money.
Confirmed he was a minor and then strangled him. You're right, Hippo.
Back either. Oi, other side of the wall. You don't come back on tonight. Come back when you're sober.
Oh! This guy should be a football player, look.
Come back when you're sober.
I thought if you got chucked off, you get your money back.
No. It's your own fault. Shouldn't be prattling about.
No, so there's no...
Roy Walker. We got Roy Walker here. Bradley Walsh. And Frank Zappa. Paul Zenon. Bradley Walsh. Roy Walker. That's some trio of shows, isn't it?
How does the Bradley Walsh face look a bit like you?
He's my dad.
Oh.
Chance, sir.
Nope. Okay, goodbye.
I want to be a fake policeman. I want to be in the Pink Police.
Pink Police.
I want to go on the, you know what they call the beat? The Pink Pound. I want to go on that. My Marty says, did they say the C word? I don't think so, but let's go back and listen.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Chance. Nope. Okay, goodbye. Chance. Nope. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, he does. Thank you. He didn't do that.
And don't come back.
High hopes for Richard and Schnorbitz. Today, the fertility statues are due to arrive. Tracy, one of the cabaret showgirls,
there's the fertility statues working for me,
has been asked along to add a touch of glamour to the occasion.
307 people have written back to Ripley's and said they've been pregnant just from touching them. And some of them claimed that, like, the male fertility statue...
Just
from touching them.
Touching them. Who is Schnorbitz? St. John. In Britain, we have dogs that are more famous than humans, and Schnorbitz is one of them. He was the sidekick of a comedian, Bernie Winters, who used to be in a double act, Mike and Bernie Winters. Then they went solo. Mike Winters should have been the big star, but wasn't. Bernie Winters became a big star, big sort of round-faced, big-nosed, very affable, not particularly funny, but very
avuncular.
Affable. Yeah. People enjoy, and Schnorbitz would be by his side.
...statue actually, like, grants them their wish by, like they see him move towards them and, like, grant them their wish of pregnancy. So don't go near them.
I like her.
I don't think anything's getting through that
Couldn't have
jumpsuit.
happened at a better time, could it?
I'm getting the word nonce. Not about that gentleman. I'm just saying it's Clinton Baptiste.
You know, no success yesterday, so...
Oh, by the way, so on Facebook Marketplace,
yeah,
every now and then it will pop up with an advert for Clinton Baptiste for me. But it's generally has someone really, really funny beside him. There was I wish I'd taken a screen grab. So let's just go through. Hang on. Let's go through, see if it pops up and see who we've got. It also shows me filth as well. Let's see who we've got next
that's
to.
not second hand, is it?
No.
Got egg in it.
Let's see if he pops up, and let's see if we've got who's next to Clinton Baptiste today. It might not show him. Oh, Sam Fox is not next to Clinton Baptiste, but
That's on Marketplace.
well, it also has paid adverts as well. Yeah, so
Gosh.
Is Clinton?
Is she on Gumtree?
Bumtree. We are working it today. Why are we not on radio with bants like this? There's no Clinton today. No Clinton. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Next time it comes up. Oh, he is. Oh, he's next to some furniture. Okay. Normally he has. Yesterday it was the sexy one from Birds of a Feather. The next door neighbour.
Do you mean Dorian?
Well, she's supposed to be the sexy one. I don't think she actually
She's supposed to be Randy.
Yes, Randy.
Straight after she meets the fertility statues, I'm hot-footing it down back to the stud dog.
This guy's wasted.
To heighten the drama,
he's put his
security
gloves on.
has been told to take special care when handling the statues.
Oh, they're taking the piss out of us.
Do you think he's going to get pregnant?
They are taking the piss out of us.
You ready, guys?
But you know this PR woman has concocted this as a great stunt.
Imagine if we were put in charge of PR of such a place, we would come up with some great things.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't do it.
We would.
I feel sorry for this young woman here.
I do. She's been caught in the PR trap.
Also, nice to see
here?
Dave Hill from Slade. Dave Hill's there.
Although, to the right there, that's an excellent jumper.
Big day for Louise. And Schnorbitz.
Hang on a minute, I'm confused. The two aren't... No. Are they?
You two lads got the bike.
Daddy, come out.
Ah, now we know how big they are. Not very.
Now, are you going to touch these?
Well, it's not for me.
Be a bit of a joke, that, wouldn't it?
What's his name? Richard Thompson.
Bubbly.
Bubbly!
What we want now is for Indiana Jones to come out of nowhere and go, these should be in a museum!
Yeah, I want them to open it and they all melt like the Nazis they are.
Jeffrey Thompson is the...
Jeffrey Thompson.
...owner of Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
And
if there's
father
any
of
publicity
Amanda.
going, Jeffrey's always on hand.
Don't open it.
I'm not touching it. Oh.
They're tiny. They've been ripped off. They were bigger than this on eBay, I'm sure. Oh no, I've looked. There's no measurements. I just guessed.
What I ordered, what arrived.
Yeah.
What the war in the Congo's all about at the moment, I suspect.
John, just grab this one.
Oh, come off it.
No, she doesn't like it.
Stop it.
Oh, listen to that lady's voice. Says what we're all thinking.
Oh no, she doesn't like it.
None of us like it, but sometimes we just have to lump it and get on with it.
We're going to chuck that little girl in next as well.
Do silly things.
Get in the skip with the statue.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm not having sex for 6 months now.
Well, it's one way to not get pregnant. It's the only way to not get
Well,
pregnant.
no, she's been near that. She will get pregnant now.
But it turns out you don't need to have sex, though. She said just from touching it you could get pregnant.
The other snob, it's the famous one.
Yeah, well, this is the daughter of the
famous one necessarily.
Is it?
Well, you remember Snorbits, don't you? Strikes a note, doesn't it?
I don't think that colour black exists.
Not
in
in
the
nature,
universe.
no.
No, look at that. That is, I can't really make it out because light is not reflecting on it.
Anyway, we better get off.
We got to get off before you ask any more questions about Schnorbitz's provenance.
Let's go and make babies.
Again, I wouldn't walk away from a crowd with a dog saying, I'm going to go and make babies.
With the dog.
That was the joke, Catherine. Well done. Yes, you got it. Oh.
And as soon as the statues
stop
are erected,
this.
Louise makes a
erected
beeline.
Oh, God.
Oh, whoa. TOS.
She didn't touch it.
TOS.
When the statues arrived, I wanted to touch them straight away. So I went and touched the female of the baby, and as soon as I put my hands on the head of the baby and the legs, my stomach really pulled in tight. It was like, oof. Yeah. So anyway, when I came back into the staff room, I said to Cheryl, when I just touched the fertility statue, then I said, my stomach really pulled. Right, she said, oh, did it? I said, yes, it was really funny. And then I went and did what I had to, went back to work.
And when you say went and did what I had to do, that implies sex.
Does it?
Well, I went and did what I had to do.
Heidi then goes and touches it. Right, she gets the same sort of feeling as I got. And she went and got yourself some paracetamol, it was, wasn't it? There's something definitely about them.
These are your people. Does it make you feel, is there a pull in your stomach?
Well, yeah, but I think it's just my ovaries shrivelling.
Okay, could be.
Definitely. When you touch her, I don't know, especially if you want a baby, I think she brings some sort of magicalness into it. There's something
Well, Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, I believe.
definitely in it. I do believe it.
We've got an announcement going out for a little boy who's lost on the park somewhere. He's all the way from Manchester.
That is not licensed. There's not licensed. That's not Bugs Bunny, actually, so it doesn't need to license anything.
And he's wearing
Bud Bunny.
a stripy T-shirt with Kids Club written on it.
Our real biggest problem here with families is that they tend to lose a lot of children.
Right, I need to go for a pee-pee.
I do.
All right, should we have a... Oh, we've missed some calls.
And I'm hungry.
We've missed some calls. Right, well, I can't help you with food. But
And I'm not suggesting I'm going to eat wee.
You stay there and entertain the crowd. Absolute dickhead.
Complete. What's this say? Complex fortune telling service. Oh, complete fortune telling service. Horoscopes, handwriting, palmistry, and tarot by computer. It's all by computer or just the tarot by computer? Because that's not tarot, that's solitaire. So someone in there is wagging it, pretending they're working, and it's just, oh, no, this is tarot. This is the tarot. It's not, I'm playing solitaire.
Hello, Georges.
And I'm going to hand you over to my colleague while I go
Hi
and...
there, guys. Hi there. I'm here. I'm going to phone back Amy. We missed Amy's call.
Amy's going to want...
Trouble.
Yeah. So you need to handle this on your own because I'm not man enough.
Thank you very much for that, Claire. Appreciate that. I did not know that. Amy's called. Let's see what Amy says.
I grew some balls. It's Amy, and I wanted you to join me on safari. I have giraffes in front of me right now.
Oh God, Amy's been taking LSD. Let's give her a call. Let's give Amy a call. We don't really like talking to people that are high on drugs, but we'll do it. We'll do it just this once. We'll do it just this once. Hello. Hello. Amy's not answering. Okay, Amy, I'm afraid we will wait. We await your call. We await your call. I think we're going to come to an end soon for today because I don't want to make a thing of it, but I got to make a thing. I'm worried about Big Boy. I wonder if maybe. I'm just doing my flap. Amy is at Chessington. I'm wondering about Big Boy. What do we do about Big Boy?
So
I'm going to suggest we come to an end.
Okay.
I kind of feel like we're done.
Save my wee till after.
I just kind of feel that I feel that we've done. I feel that we have maxed Chow a lot today. I think it's been a good one, and so we're halfway through episode 3 of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and we will watch the rest of that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I suspect we will. If you're talking to the microphone, the boys and girls can hear you. They probably hear you without it, actually.
Exactly.
We probably won't do a show on Friday
Okay.
because I think we would have made our hours, but we'll have a little look. I don't think we. I just, I know we've all got stuff. Yeah, and I do. Yeah, Roger, I do. I'm the Big Boy thing.
Yeah, it's a dilemma.
I do think I'm going to have to get rid of him.
But, well, yeah, it's a possibility. But it hasn't always been like this, so I wonder whether there's another factor.
He follows me around everywhere like a dog.
Yeah. But that wasn't a jealousy thing, because the other cat was nowhere near you. He went out purposefully to start on her.
And he's happened a few. Lucky's pissed herself twice. Pats has done it once. Let me speak to people. Let me speak to people.
Yeah.
And see what we can find. We are done. It's been a good show today, hasn't it? If you're listening on the podcast, thank you. If you want to hear the full audio of this, the £6.66 Patreon tier, you'll get the full audio of this in a couple of hours, however long it takes to download it, which you can do. The Big Boy problem. He's kind of been attacking a couple of the other cats to the point where it's actually quite unpleasant attacking, and it's stressing Lucky out. Lucky just pissed herself when she got attacked, and Pats has done the same. He scratched the boys twice, but that's okay. No, it's not okay, but that is,
there was no provocation there.
No, and also the boys, my youngest was coming out of the shower the other day. Big Boy was sat there and he said, "Daddy, can you get rid of Big Boy?" And I just thought, okay. But so I think I might have to not get rid of him, but get rid of him, and that would break my heart.
Yeah, Delith, that's my suspicion.
Get Big Boy checked by a vet. Yeah. I've never been to the vet. That would kick off.
Well, or he might go the other way. Sometimes Willow respects the uniform.
He will go mental. Anyway, enough for today. Let's find someone to What do we want? We want justice. Justice.
I've just seen your tweet there. So you reached out to Howard Kalin, and
Mike
McCartney gets involved.
Mike got involved. Outrageous.
What a world.
Isn't it? Trained Fit Adventure. Oh, what? Huh?
Yes. Yes, yes.
We're not going there. Well done. Well done, you. That's great. That's great. Oh, look, she's listening to the Adam Sandler album, which is where...
That's super interesting. I mean, how do you get banned, though? Like, are you...
You know the Adam Sandler song? There. A medium pace, that's it, a medium pace. Right, let us browse. Just chatting.
Let's go and find someone who's...
Right, we're going to find someone here. Bella. Mental as anything. Late night chill stream. What? Where in the world are you?
He looks like the kid from
This
Busted.
is against Christ. It's not against Christ yet. Not yet.
This guy.
It'd be pretty funny. It might be really bad.
He's got 23 people.
There,
Let's take him to
it might be really
223
shit.
people,
This
shall
could
we?
be a really shit idea. It might be also very funny.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, James, for your donos.
Body, but don't,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, bright
So we knew then when I checked it was
early.
against here.
Thanking you for your support.
No, I'll
Tutty
wear a
bye.
bikini top. I'll just wear a
Auf Wiedersehen.
shirt. Like honestly, I'll just wear a shirt in the bath. I don't care.